Just change. just changed.
Welcome to Paul J. Coop Gymnasium on the campus of Campbellsville High School. I'm John Shelley, joined by Scott Bennett for 20th District regular season action tonight. Scott, I can't remember. It's been a long time when a regular season game like this really does not mean anything toward the district standings and the district matchups as they are already set.
Yeah, it's an odd feeling. Girls and boys both tonight's game. You obviously want to go for the win and that type of thing, but neither one of these games mean a thing. And the Lady Indians are the 2 seed going into the tournament. Campbellsville's going to be the 4 seed, so you won't see them unless you play them in the finals, which will be a huge upset if they beat Taylor County. But our girls will be playing Marion County here in a few weeks in the district tournament, and our boys can finish second or third depending on what their game is today. But in all reality, they'll be playing Campbellsville in the district tournament no matter what happens. The only difference that second and third seed is what color jersey you wear. I mean, you're the home team or the away team.
So I guess in that second matchup, we'll talk about that more a little bit later, is what do you show your trump card, so to speak, when this game really, you're playing it, you like to get a win, you like to develop confidence, but in the big scheme of things, you know you're playing that same team in the first round of the district tournament. But we'll see here as going to have a good crowd in here for a Friday night doubleheader. Scott, I always enjoy calling the games here in Paul J. Coop. It's not a big gymnasium, but it's always full. It's very well lit, and, Campbellsville always has a good product on the floor.
Yeah, I enjoy being our little booth we have up here. It's a little private booth we have, and it's really laid out nice, and we're up above the court. You can see down real well. Like I said, it's a good place to call a game. The one thing I'm glad of now that used to be a big issue over here, they used to have that speakers pointed right at us, right here in front of us. It used to be terribly loud, and they've taken that out now, so it's a whole lot more tolerable.
The only thing I could add to this, accommodation would be if Campbellsville, would bring us some maybe food and drink during the breaks and intermissions. But, no, all jokes aside, looking forward to the ball game tonight. Pre-game show brought to you by Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin Columbia, the dealership that provides you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Tim Hardwick, Don Franklin Columbia, online at donfranklinauto.com, or give them a call, 270-634-0702. Adair County Lady Indians 7-13, 3-2 in the district. They're 4-5 at home, 2-5 on the road. Campbellsville 6-17, 0-5 in the district. They're 2-7 at home. They are coached by Kyvan Gooden-Rogers, Scott, and she has some family fifth region ties.
Yes, she does. She's the daughter of Tick Rogers, and as good as Tick was, went to U of L and played. He was Mr. Kentucky or Mr. Basketball. I don't think he won it. He may have won it that year in 92 or 93, and I've been 92. But he was an excellent player. But take nothing away from his daughter, Kyvan. She went to UK, played there for a couple years, then went to Western, was a state champion in high school at Marion County. So she's knows what success is too. So
she's assisted by Tierra Cecil, other assistants Debbie Smith and Savannah Ramos. The Lady Eagles come in losers of 6 of their last 7. They fell Wednesday to Marion County 51-45 to move to 0-5 in the district. Scott, that was a common opponent. Excuse me, for the Lady Indians. Lady Indians defeated Campbellsville by 2 points. I think that was 57-55 over at Marion County. So they're going to take the 4 seed, Campbellsville, into the 20th district tournament, which means they'll have to play the Taylor County Lady Cardinals, and that's going to be a tough task for them.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, just my personal opinion from watching all the teams this year. I mean, Taylor County's 20 points better than anybody in our district. On a rough night, they're 20 points better. They're just like you said the other night in the broadcast. They've got some girls that have some shooting skill and they don't rely on just one player or 2 players. They go across the board with it. So, be a handful for Campbellsville in the district.
And Campbellsville's led by Brianna Hayes, 14.5 points. And Cesaria Owens, she had 6.6 rebounds per game. Also, Adair County transfer, Miley Bell, comes in averaging 9.5 points a game, 1.8 rebounds per game. Lady Eagles, they shoot 33% from the field, 29% from the three-point line, 60% from the foul line. They're scoring at a 41.9 average clip. In the series history, Lady Indians lead this series 39-21 since 1998. And Campbellsville has won 10 of the last 12, Scott.
Yeah, just look how lopsided that was for this last 12 games. I mean, Lady Indians would have been leading 37-11. So it's gotten a little closer, but Lady Indians still have an 18-game advantage in this one.
Lady Indians enter off a 77-40 home loss to Taylor County on Tuesday. Ellie Cheatham led the way with 13 points and 9 rebounds. And she leads Lady Indian scores at 16 points per game and 14 rebounds. And as we've said on the last 4 or 5 broadcasts, she entered the 1,000-point, 1,000-rebound club at Adair County, and she did that on January 12th against LaRue County. She's leading the state in rebounding. Lady Indians defeated the Lady Eagles 48-39 in their last meeting on December 9th. Cheatham and Collins each had double-doubles in that win, and Kinsley Aiken also had double-digit scoring that night. And Lady Indians averaging 45.1. They shoot 31% from the field, 22% from the three-point line, and 56% from the foul line. And we're going to pause. Well, Scott, we're going to do the national anthem right now.
Yeah, I think this group may be the singers of the national anthem. I'm not sure.
Okay. We're going to send it back, Hayden, for a 3-minute break while we sing the national anthem. We'll be back with starting lineups here on your spot for sports, 93.5, the Indian Radio Network.
For over 20 years, JL Gate Company has been providing farmers in and around central Kentucky with high-quality, long-lasting gates to make doing what they love more efficient. They take pride in supporting the small businesses and farms that make this state and country so successful. That's why all their products are made right here in the USA. JL Gate Company, located on Greensburg Road, give them a call at 270-385-6060. That's 270-385-6060.
Let J&S Auto Sales show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car in Columbia. They believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right. Their friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is here to help you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget. Shop their virtual showroom of used cars, trucks, and SUVs online at jnsautosalesky.org. J&S Auto Sales, here to help you find that perfect car you deserve, priced to fit your budget.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
There are over 20,000 prescription drugs approved by the FDA. When it comes time to fill your prescriptions, you want a pharmacy you can trust. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy has been providing the community with fast, friendly, convenient service for 28 years. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, 706 Jamestown Street, is Columbia's hometown pharmacy. Stop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30.
We're back here at Paul J. Coop Gymnasium, and John, just a wonderful rendition of the national anthem, the Campbellsville Elementary Choir, and done a great job.
Yeah, and we've had some great renditions at Adair County this year with several different people singing those, and our national anthem tonight is brought to you by Dr. Charles Giles. Giles, MD, is a healthcare provider here in Columbia with over 36 years of experience. Easy scheduling and friendly staff are two of the many reasons to trust Dr. Giles as your primary care provider. He's located at 3066 Campbellsville Road. Give him a call, 384-6451. Scott.
Officials tonight also brought to you by Kentucky Sanitation Services. Kentucky Sanitation Services offer waste management solutions tailored to each client's needs while ensuring consistent services at all levels. Visit their Facebook page for more details. That's Kentucky Sanitation Services on Facebook, and did not get the officials' names as they were not written in the official book at the time. So we do have a three-man crew here tonight for the district doubleheader. For Campbellsville, they'll start at guard, a 5'5 freshman, number 1, Alicia Knizovic. A guard, a 5'7 sophomore, number 11, Caitlin Brown. At guard, a 5'9 senior, number 14, Brianna Hayes. At guard, a 5'7 freshman, number 21, Miley Bell. And at forward, a 5'6 freshman, number 22, Tazaria Owens. For the Lady Indians, at guard, they'll start a 5'4 junior, number 12, Lily Loy. At guard, a 5'3 freshman, number 20, Kinsley Aiken. Also at guard, a 5'4 junior, number 31, Sarah Collins. At forward, a 5'9 sophomore, number 34, Jada Woolridge. And at forward, a 5'10 junior, number 5, Ellie Cheatham. Tonight's first quarter is brought to you by Barger Insurance Agency. Let them help protect you, proudly insuring Kentucky farmers, individuals, and businesses since 1929. Visit their website, bargerins.com, for more details. And here for the tip, John Shelley.
Also, our streaming sponsor tonight, First and Farmers National Bank, banking that's reliably simple. Check out other services on their website, firstandfarmers.com. There's a link to that stream, WAIN Facebook, WAIN YouTube page. Campbellsville gets the tip. Hayes skips it over to Knizovic. A long three. Good.
Good start by the Lady Eagles.
So Knizovic drills a three, only averaging 5 a game, but she gets it started off on a good note for Campbellsville. Loy to Aiken. A long three. Kinsley. No good. Rebounded by Miley Bell. Knocked out of her hands, and that'll go Campbellsville's way. No full court pressure for Adair County. They're going to drop back. Looks like into their zone.
The 2-3 zone.
2-3 zone. They got Jada Woolridge in the middle of it. They got Aiken and Loy up high. Campbellsville, Miley Bell. She's going to dribble to the top of the key. Gives it to Brown. Brown out to Hayes. Shot fake. Gets in the lane. Knizovic wanted to pull the trigger. Good recovery by Sarah Collins. Covers her up. Knizovic down in that right corner. She's going to drive baseline, get cut off, and Jada Woodard steals the ball from her. Gives it to Aiken. She wants to run. Campbellsville's back. Kinsley right at the free throw line into Cheatham. Cheatham to Woodridge. Can't hold on to it. That's a turnover. Campbellsville basketball.
Tough pass right there. As Ellie, I think, really should have probably went on up with that one. It's hard to those no space passes in between two bigs.
Owens out to Miley Bell. Here's a long three. No good. And Knizovic gets the rebound in the corner. Throws it out to Brown. Brown drives in. Euro step. Has her shot blocked. Jada Woodridge comes down with it. Good defense by the Lady Indians as they block that shot. They're going the other way. 3-0 Campbellsville on Knisovic's three-pointer. The only bucket of the ball game so far. Here's Cheatham. Cheatham goes up. No good. She gets fouled. So Adair County making a cognizant effort, Scott, to enter the ball into Ellie here early.
Yeah, fouls on Brianna Hayes, her team's first of the game. Sending Ellie to the line for 2 free throws.
Free throws tonight brought to you by Columbia Pharmacy. They're more than just a pharmacy. They're family. Check out their Facebook page. Ellie has the free throw rim out. She'll have one more.
John, we look like, well, you got to get your glasses on. I need to look like 20. I got my reading glasses on for the first time in my life tonight, and it makes a difference, I'm telling you. I can see my little stat machine perfect.
Ellie misses a pair. Hayes has got it. Hayes over to Brown. Brown skips it all the way to Knizovic. Knizovic into Tazaria Owens. She's on the block. She gets covered up. Back to Brown. Miley Bell right at the top of the key. Reverses it to Brown. Brown's going to dribble to the top of the key, and Adair County's going to extend their zone a little bit as Kinsley's already out getting pressure. Collins tries to steal the wing pass. Deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Campbellsville.
I'm not sure. Was that going to be out on us? Did Aiken get a hand on that?
I think Kinsley touched it. Brown over to Knizovic. Knizovic, she still has her dribble. Over to Hayes. She's the leading scorer for Campbellsville in the corner. Hayes back to Bell, back to Hayes. Skips it over to Brown. Brown does a nice job at meeting the pass. Kanisevic, a long three, hits the corner of the backboard. Sarah Collins with the rebound. She wants to run. 2-on-2. They back tip Sarah out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Indians. Collins to inbound it. Throws it into Ellie. Ellie's going to try a 15-footer. No good. Rebounded by Owens. Bucket's got a lid on it right now for the Lady Indians as they're still scoreless. Here's Kanisevic to Molly Bell deep in that left corner. Back to Kanisevic. Bell, she's going to fire a long three. Good. Molly Bell rings the bell. That's a three-pointer. 6-0, Lady Eagles. Collins loses the ball. Owens comes up with it, gives it to Kanisevic. Campbellsville wants to run. Brown down the right side to Hayes. Here's Kanisevic, a long three off the left wing. No good.
They will fire a three-pointer.
Rebounded by Hayes, and Ellie Cheatham knocks it out of bounds. Go back to Campbellsville. Been a titanic struggle here early for the Lady Indians. Here's Brown. Brown straight away. Gerald Bryant, he stays in that 2-3 zone. Here's a pass deflected back to Kanisevic. That was a break for Campbellsville as Ellie knocked it right back to her. Brown's got it. She's going to set the offense between the circles straight away. Brown dribbles off to the right side. Brown to Bell. Bell to Brown. Brown skips it to Kanisevic. And Bree Elder wants timeout.
She's looking at her players with their palms up like, what are y'all running? I don't think they was running anything.
Scott, I think I'm just going to keep it right here, Hayden. I think what Bree Elder's frustrated about is when you attack a 2-3 zone, you're teaching your kids to get in a gap and draw two. Yeah. So when you draw two, Scott, and kick, now you're 4-on-3. But when you kick it, the person receiving the pass has to have their feet up on the line.
Be ready. You
can't be 6 feet back off the line, and I think that's what she was frustrated about, and she calls timeout, and she's going to make that adjustment. And a really good start here early for Campbellsville as Adair County had been sleepwalking on the offensive end, Scott. Just a combination of turnovers and missed shots, and they don't have a point.
You're exactly right.
Scott, you look distinguished in those glasses.
That's what Leanna told me. Leanna told me the same thing.
So, it makes you really look smart. Here's Brown. I know you are smart. I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah.
Smarter. Here's Brown. Here's Hayes. Cesario. That came out wrong. Hayes, a long three, no good. A long rebound, Molly Bell. I thought Molly had the shot.
Yeah,
she passed it up, threw it back to Hayes. Molly's 1 for 2 from the field. She has hit a three. Here's Kanisevic. Back to Brown. Brown right between the circles. She's going to dribble through the defense, throws it up. Jada Woolridge blocks it and comes down with it. Lily Loy. Lily gets it over to Kinsley Aiken, and Adair County will set their offense. Here's Cheatham. Lily Loy. Back to Kinsley. Drives baseline. Throws it to Ellie. Ellie traveled with it. She sure did. She forgot to dribble, Scott.
Yep. Third turnover for the Lady Indians as Hannah West enters for Woolridge.
And Scott, I got to talk, man. I'm going to tell you that pregame meal tonight, you led me to something really special. I mean, that was really, really good.
I'm not sure how I led you there.
I mean, it's really going to improve the ability for me to think and talk more clearly tonight, that meal. I'm being honest.
And that coffee, too, is going to get you on your toes.
So it adds, really, to the broadcast. Bell, a long three off the left side. Good! Molly Bell from about 6 feet behind the three-point line. She's got 6 of the 9. Campbellsville's pitching a shutout right now, 9-0. Here's Cheatham. Cheatham has the ball stolen by Kanisevic. Cheatham gets it back. Cheatham over to West. West to Collins in the corner. A long three by Sarah. Good!
We needed that.
That's a Kane Napa Auto Parts three-pointer for Sarah Collins, and she gets the Adair County on the board. Been 3 field goals to 1 here. I mean football field goals, 9-3. Kind of an odd score, Scott. Here's Tazari Owens, Kanisevic, Brown. Brown looks inside to Hayes. They're kind of done a good job on Hayes. Owens back to Brown. She drives baseline, goes all the way under the basket, kicks it out to Bell. Back to Brown. Here's Molly Bell straight away. Molly gives it to Hayes right in the middle, lays it in.
Right down the middle right there. Good pass. And
it was a nice cut by Hayes and a nice pass by Molly Bell. It's about delivering it on time. She got the pass to her at the right time. Here's Kinsley Aiken drives in and kisses about a 8-footer off the glass for her first basket of the game. 11-5 Lady Eagles. Here's Brown. Brown over to Knisevich. Hayes tries to hit Tazaria Owens. That's a turnover. It'll go Adair County's way.
Hayes forced that one in there. It wasn't there. She tried to make the pass anyway.
I thought Hayes had the shots. The middle girl in the zone backed up. Here's Aiken to Ellie Cheatham. Ellie.
Nice move.
Nice move, but she loses it. Picked up by Brown. That's a turnover, Ellie Cheatham. Over to Knisevich, back to Brown. She comes across the timeline. Brown drives into the paint, kicks it over to Hayes, back to Knisevich. Collins covers her up in the corner. Knisevich throws it out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say Adair County touched it.
No complaining there from the players, so I'd say they were probably right.
Yeah, well, I just didn't have a good angle at it over here in the corner.
Yeah. Carson Smith checks in for Knisevich.
There's a dangerous pass by Bree Hayes. Kinsley Aiken almost steals it. It'll go back to the Lady Eagles. 11-5 with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go in the first. Brought to you by Southern Nest Realty. That scoreboard update. When you want the best, call Southern Nest. southern-nest.com. Here's Molly Bell with a 24-footer, no good. Rebounded by Smith, who's checked in the ballgame for Campbellsville. She's a 7th grader. Smith goes up from about 8 feet, no good. And Hannah West can't save it. It'll go back to Campbellsville.
Yeah, Hannah gave good effort to try to get that and kind of slipped out of her hands, and she was right on the baseline when it fell. So if she hadn't been right there, she would have got that ball.
Here's Hayes. Catches it on the block, but doesn't do anything with it. Smith over to Bell, back to Brown. Back to Smith. Smith, she's on the wing. She dribbles into the center circle.
That's a walk.
And
they're going to bail her out.
They're going to call a foul on Adair County.
Foul's on Aiken, her first. Team's first.
Coach Bryant wanted a travel call.
I'm like him. I agree. There might have been some contact there, but he didn't call the foul when the contact happened. He waited until she walked, and then they called it.
Here's Hayes to take it out.
Oh, that's close to over and back.
Hayes throws it into Brown. Hayes goes up from 6 feet, no good. Owens with a rebound, and Ellie Cheatham fouls her. 2 free throws for Owens, excuse me. Tazaria Owens.
It's Ellie's first, team's second.
Owens averaging 7.1 points and 6 rebounds. She's a 5'6" freshman. Scott, this Campbellsville team very young.
Yeah, you take Hayes out of the picture, they're very, very young. She's a senior.
Owens makes the first one. She'll have one more. 12-5. Been all Lady Eagles here early. She misses the second one, and we got a lane violation on Kinsley Aiken.
Well, they called it on Campbellsville's 20.
No, Adair County's 20. They're going to shoot another one.
They're giving Adair County the ball.
Okay, they called it against Campbellsville. I'll stand corrected. Here's Cheatham. Dribbles the ball, loses it in the middle of the zone. And Campbellsville, Adair County just being careless with the ball.
Lady Indians will get the possession.
West to take it out. West gives it into Kinsley Aiken. She comes across the timeline. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. 12-5 Lady Eagles. 11 seconds. Collins drives baseline. Cheatham throws it up. No good. Rebounded by the 7th grader Smith. Smith down the right side. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Barden steals it from her. Aiken's going to dribble out the clock, and that's going to do it. 12-5. Lady Eagles lead it. You're listening to Adair County Lady Indians basketball on the Indians Radio Network, 93.5.
Jeffrey's Hardware Wholesale and Electric is one of the longest-standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
Brad Hodges here, Market President with First & Farmers National Bank. Do you bank on Saturdays? Beginning on November 12th, First & Farmers National Bank is changing our Saturday banking location to 114 Will Walker Road. Is Russell Road your favorite branch? No worries. They will still be open regular banking hours Monday through Friday. First & Farmers National Bank, putting you first. Member FDIC.
Scott, I'll let you have it.
Second quarter tonight will be brought to you by Grissom Martin Funeral Home. Grissom Martin Funeral Home is a quality funeral home in Columbia, offering caring arrangements that realize that a funeral is more, or a funeral ceremony or cremation service are as much for the family as it is for the deceased. Visit our website, grissommartin.com.
Miley Bell over to Brown. Campbellsville basketball. Hayes tries to throw it to Owens. Owens, she out-hustles Adair County for the basketball. And they're going to call time as Lily got hit in the face. And give me a sub for it.
And West is going to re-enter.
As Coach Bryant's talking to Lily over there.
They got to make a decision here, either they're going to sub for her or they're not.
Lily's going to stay in the ball game. I think she, I thought when they went after that loose ball, maybe two young ladies butted heads. She was one of them. Here's Brown. Brown comes across the timeline. 12-5 Lady Eagles. Miley Bell deep on the left wing. She's going to dribble to the top of the key. Gives it to Hayes. Hayes drives in. Contact, no call. Hayes loses it. Collins has got it down the right side. Sarah drives all the way through the Campbellsville defense over to Aiken. Aiken to Jada Woodards. Jada goes up from 6 feet. Good.
Nice move right there.
Jada kissed it off the glass for her first basket of the game. Draws the Lady Indians to within 5, 12-7. Brown. Brown dribbles it up. Brown to Kanisevich. To Hayes. To Owens. Lays it in. Beautiful high-low right there.
Textbook on how you attack a 2-3 zone.
Hayes is very unselfish, Scott.
Yep.
She's our leading scorer, but she's made some really nice assists tonight. Aiken comes across the timeline, gives it to Woodards. Jada puts her head down, loses the ball. It's on the floor, and Reese Barton digs it out, gives it to Lily Lloyd. Lily loses a handle. Campbellsville's got it, and they turn it over again. Adair County just careless with the basketball. Here's Brown. Brown over to Kanisevich. You got to value your possession, Scott. Take care of it.
Yep.
Just like an investment, you got to take care of it and get a shot up. It gives you a chance to offensive rebound. And also, Adair County's got the leading rebounder in the state of Kentucky. She's accustomed to digging it out. Here's Brown, drives to the basket, missed the layup, rebounded by Collins. 5:55 to go. Adair County been doubled up, 14-7. Sarah drives in.
Off her head.
Ball hits her in the head on the ricochet, and it'll go back to the Lady Eagles. Ellie Cheatham is going to check in for Barden. Hayes takes it out. Hayes is it to Brown. Brown brings it up. Across the timeline. Brown to Miley Bell. Miley, she's going to drive internally to the three-point line, kicks it back out to Hayes, deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Campbellsville.
Just from watching here, John, this Caitlin Brown, we're really pressing her out front. She's not going to shoot the ball out there. You've already seen it. She's been wide open a couple times and didn't shoot it.
Miley Bell, it's a long three, no good. Tazaria Owens and Sarah Collins tied up. And they're going to call Tazaria Owens over the back. And I don't think Bree Elder liked that one, Scott.
I mean, Calvin Rogers, Breeze,
I'm
Breeze,
sorry.
Marion County.
I've got Marion County. Miss Rogers, I apologize. I've done that a couple times tonight. Scott, I'm glad you corrected me on it. I've got it here on my sheet.
Now, they played together in high school.
Okay. Well, we can say that. I can say I got confused with that, but that isn't the reason.
They were all on that state championship
Calvin
team.
Gooden Rogers was not happy with that call. Let me correct myself. Akins down the left side. Kinsley over to Cheatham. Cheatham over to Lloyd. Lily.
Shoot the ball.
Lily was open, didn't take the shot. Kinsley Aikenwill right at the top of the key, no good. Back to Collins. Sarah drives in, throws it up from 8 feet, no good. Give the rebound to Kanisevic. Kanisevic down the left side. Throws it to Owens.
Oh, they missed that call.
And she loses it. Lily Lloyd's got it. Lily down the right side. Lily over to Cheatham. Into Woolridge. Gets triple teamed. And they're going to call Campbellsville for a reach.
Probably the second on Owens. Team's third.
And Scott, you want to talk about the streaming tonight? First time that WAIN has streamed an away game tonight.
Yeah, it is. Let me get these subs, put the game real quick.
Let you talk about it a little bit more. There's Cheatham. Cheatham's got it. Up and under move. A little 8-footer. No good. Rebounded by Kanisevic. Kanisevic throws it ahead to the sub that's in the ball game. That's Travis. Travis out to Hayes. Three-pointer. No good. And Travis and Collins are rolling around on the floor. Get tied up. It'll be a Adair County basketball. Go ahead, Scott. On the streaming.
Oh, it's still on WAN's Facebook page or YouTube page, but Campbellsville's looking at possibly expanding their video, and they wanted to see kind of what it would look like with the video equipment and work with our sister station Q104 and 106.7 The Rock. They're just kind of looking at the options they have.
Here's a little 6-footer. It's good by Collins, and Molly Bell misses a three-pointer in the corner, but they're going to get Sarah Collins for walking with the ball as she tried to outlet the pass. Molly checks out. Smith checks in. 4:08 to go. Smith to take it out. 14-9. Lady Eagles lead the Lady Indians. Here's Kanisevic. Kanisevic to Brown. Smith in the corner. Smith, the 7th grader, she never looked at the basket.
She's dribbling
Brown. Brown to Kanisevic. She'll pull the trigger, no doubt about it. Kanisevic tried to throw it inside. Stolen by number 14 for the Lady Indians. That's Reagan Long. It's checked in the game. Reagan gives it over to Kinsley Aiken. Kinsley down the left side. Over to Long. Long to Collins. Sarah Long three out of the corner. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith. She trots it up. 3:30 to go. 14-9. Campbellsville. Here's Brown to Kanisevic. Dangerous pass.
Job.
Lily steals it. Lily down the left side. Lily Lloyd with the left-handed crip shot. Lays it in.
Nice job.
14-11. Adair County gets to within 3.
She's done a really good job there of avoiding the foul and getting the ball out in front. Unfortunately, before it got there to the Lady Eagle player.
Here's Smith. Smith. Here's air ball. Saves it to Short. Short misses the shot. Travis, excuse me. And she makes the second shot on the offensive rebound. Scott, you never save the ball under the opponent's basket.
Let it go.
Number 1 rule. Adair County threw it right to her. There's Kinsley Aiken, throws one up, no good. Cheatham with the rebound. She gets fouled as she goes back up. She'll have 2 free throws. Ellie's had 2 opportunities there tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
Fouls on Travis, her first, team's 4th. A couple of subs waiting to go in the game here. Miley Bell's going to return. Also, Reese Barton will return for the Lady Indians. First free throw's up and good.
Cheatham, she makes the first free throw, brought to you by Columbia Pharmacy. Kinsley Aiken checks out of the ball game. Reese Barton checks in.
Lady Indians steadily chipping away here.
Ellie misses the second one. She goes 1 out of 4 for the first half so far. Hayes, she gets there a lot. Hayes gets it over to Smith. Smith to Hayes. Hayes skips it over to Molly Bell. Molly, she's going to drive baseline. A little runner from 8 feet, no good. Rebounded by Lily. And she tried to get the ball to Reagan Long, and it's off Reagan's leg, out of bounds. It'll go back to Campbellsville. Here's Knisevich. She throws it in the backcourt to Bell. Bell over to Smith. Smith straight away to Knisevich.
Good trap.
To Smith. To Hayes. Over to Molly Bell. Back to Smith. Smith picks her dribble up. Knisevich. She drives into the gut. Stolen. Reagan Long deflected it to Lily Lloyd. Lily, she's going to pull up for a long three off the right side. Air ball, and we got a jump ball under the basket. It'll go Campbellsville's way with 1:46 to go.
Brown returning for Campbellsville. She'll replace Knisevich.
Scott, is this a team that you want to get up and pressure, make their guards handle it a little bit? They look really, really comfortable working against this 2-3 zone.
Yeah.
Adair County's not challenging any passing lanes. They do get a little trap there in the corner. Cheatham steals it. Ellie down the right side. Ellie's going to drive in, missed the layup. And there's a fight for it on the floor. Travis and 3 Lady Indians. It'll go Adair County basketball, so Ellie avoided the contact right there, Scott.
I'd like to see her go through the contact and get all the foul.
Collins to take it out. Collins throws it into Cheatham. She's down under behind the basket and hits the bottom of the basket. At a bad angle there on the inbounds. Hayes to Smith. Smith has the ball deflected. And I think it's going to go Adair County's way. They're going to say it hit Smith. Sub for Campbellsville, number 24.
Nunez.
Lloyd to Barden. Barden to Long. Back to Lloyd. Lily down the right side. She beats her girl all the way to the basket. Too hard on the layup. And it's going to go back to the Lady Indians as a Campbellsville Lady Eagle deflects it.
The Indians enter the gymnasium.
Collins to take it out. Here's Barden with a long three. Good! That's a Kane Napa Auto Parts three-pointer. Their local Napa Auto Parts stocks auto parts, tools, equipment, and many other items. Check them out on Campbellsville Street. Adair County's first three of the game gets the Lady Indians to within one. Big shot for Barden. Nunez, dangerous pass.
Yes.
Molly Bell's got it way out by the timeline, getting pressured by Lloyd. Brown's got it. Here's Molly with a three from 6 feet behind the line. No good. Goes through Reagan Long's hands. Ellie Cheatham's got it. Ellie loses the handle, and Bell comes up with it. A turnover. Here's Hayes.
Nice
Hayes, Euro step. No good. She'll shoot two.
A beautiful step through right there. The foul's on Reagan Long, her first, team's third.
13.3 seconds to go. Hayes will have 2 free throws. Free throw's no good. Hayes will have one more. She's looking to extend this Campbellsville lead to 2. Currently lead by 1. It's good. 17-15. Barden's got it. 12 seconds. Plenty of time for the Lady Indians to get a shot. Lloyd throws it back to Barden. 6 seconds to Cheatham. Ellie's going to drive it to the basket. Goes up. No good. Travis fouled her. It'll be 2 free throws for Ellie.
Second on Travis.
If Ellie can convert both these, it'll tie the ball game.
It's a long way from that 9-0 start that the Lady Indians found themselves trailing.
They dug themselves a hole, and they've gradually got back in this thing. Ellie makes the first free throw. This one will tie it up. 2.4 seconds to go. No good. Too hard. Collins with the rebound, and that's going going to do it. They call a travel at the horn. And that's going to do it, Scott. 17-16. Campbellsville leads the Lady Indians by 1 point here. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with your halftime stats on the Indian Radio Network.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Hi, this is Kylie McCovens. I'm a Greene County High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning my degree in Human Services and Counseling. At LWC, I've met new people, had the opportunity to become involved on campus, and I've loved being a part of campus ministry. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
After seeing the Lady Eagles score the first 9 points of the ball game, Lady Indians claw their way back to get within 1 point at the half. Campbellsville 17 and Adair County 16. This halftime show is brought to you by Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin Columbia, the dealership that provides you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin Columbia can be found online at donfranklinauto.com or give Tim a call, 270-634-0702. Campbellsville has led this one the entire way. Like I said, the largest lead was at 9 points. And the Lady Indians have not led in this one. Campbellsville 6 of 23 from the field, 26%. 3 of 12 from the three-point line for 25%. 2 of 4 on the free throw attempts for 50%. They had 18 rebounds in the first half, 7 of those offensive. They committed 10 turnovers, had 4 assists, 1 block shot in the first half. Miley Bell leads the way for the Lady Eagles, 2 for 8 from the field with her 6 points, both of them three-pointers. Elisa Knizovic had 3 points on the three-point basket. Brianna Hayes, 3 points. Tazaria Owens, 3 points, and Malia Travis, 2 for a total of 17. Leading rebounder for Campbellsville in the first half was Brianna Hayes with 4 rebounds, and then she also led the team in assists with 2. For the Lady Indians, 6 of 18 from the field, 33%. 2 of 6 from the three-point line, also 33%, and 2 of 6 from the free throw line for 33%. I've never seen that before in my life. It's field goal, three-point, and free throws were all the same percentage-wise. Lady Indians had 12 rebounds, 3 of those offensive, and they committed 9 turnovers, had 2 assists, 2 block shots, and 4 steals. Very even scoring for the Lady Indians, led by Sarah Collins, 5 points in the first half. She also led the way with 5 rebounds. 2 points for Ellie Cheatham, 2 points for Lily Lloyd, 2 points for Kinsley Aiken, 3 points for Reese Barden, and 2 points for Jada Woolridge for a total of 16. Campbellsville 16 at Adair County, or Campbellsville 17 at Adair County 16 at the break. You've been listening to the Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin Columbia halftime show. The dealership provides you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin Columbia can be found online at donfranklinauto.com or give Tim a call, 634-0702. We'll send it back for a break to hear from our sponsors, and we'll be back for second half action. You're listening to the Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Kentucky Sanitation Services is a waste management company with solutions tailored to each client's need. They provide garbage dumpster services for your business, home, or farm, as well as a variety of roll-off boxes from 10 cubic yards all the way up to 40 cubic yards. They have containers that can handle any size job, from cleaning out your basement or for a large demolition project. Call 270-634-4637 or check them out on Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services.
Duo Broadband now gives you more ways to stream TV. Get Duo TV with your favorite local and national networks, plus sports and entertainment channels. Find a package that's right for you on our website. How about streaming services like Netflix, Disney, Apple TV, Sling, and others? Duo has partnered with My Bundle to organize streaming. Corral your streams so you know what you have and what you're paying. Check out duobroadband.com/Duo TV.
If you're an apartment dweller or rent a home, a renter's insurance policy protects your personal property in case of fire or theft. Just because you rent doesn't mean you don't need insurance. Hi, this is Vanessa with Barger Insurance. Let me and Kentucky National help you. Stop by for a quote today. We're located at 326 Public Square in Columbia, or call 270-384-2457. We're also on the web at bargerins.com.
Hello, I'm Doyle Lloyd, branch manager at the Columbia office of Community Trust Bank. Whatever your plans for a loan, whether it be a home loan, construction loan, a home equity loan, or small business loan, let Community Trust Bank help. And now may be a great time with loan rates near historic lows. Our friendly, professional staff at our many branches will be happy to assist you. Stop by and see me at our local office located at 1005 Jamestown Street. I look forward to meeting you. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Who is Duo Broadband? Duo is a homegrown company serving the region for over 65 years. We are your friends and neighbors, and we're customers just like you. We care about value, we care about quality, service, and doing a job right. We are here when you need us, because we're here even when you don't. If you see one of our Duo Broadband service trucks in your neighborhood, give them a wave. They're working to keep your telecom services flowing fast and reliably.
Hi, this is Cameron Smith. I'm a Campbellsville High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning a degree in secondary education. At LWC, I've met new people, become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the sports programs. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
For over 20 years, J.L. Gate Company has been providing farmers in and around central Kentucky with high-quality, long-lasting gates to make doing what they love more efficient. They take pride in supporting the small businesses and farms that make this state and country so successful. That's why all their products are made right here in the USA. J.L. Gate Company, located on Greensburg Road, give them a call at 270-385-6060. That's 270-385-6060.
Let J&S Auto Sales show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car in Columbia. They believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right. Their friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is here to help you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget. Shop their virtual showroom of used cars, trucks, and SUVs online at jnsautosalesky.org. J&S Auto Sales, here to help you find that perfect car you deserve, priced to fit your budget.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
We're back here at Paul J. Coop Gymnasium, where the Lady Indians trail the Lady Eagles of Campbellsville 17-16. As Scott said, started off 9-0 Campbellsville, Adair County, in a dogfight to claw within one here at halftime. A lot of free throw opportunities the Indians had that just couldn't shoot a high enough percentage there to get the lead. Third quarter tonight's brought to you by Adair County Farm Bureau North. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Company is the #1 property and casualty insurance provider in Kentucky. With local agents, their members enjoy an unmatched level of dedication and service. Give them a call, 385-9137. That's Adair County Farm Bureau North, our third quarter sponsor. Scott, your thoughts?
Just need to keep on clawing back. We've done a good job of, I think we've done a better job defending after that 9-0 start, and just have to keep the turnovers under control. We had 9, Campbellsville had 10. Going through a little better job on the backboard. Campbellsville had 7 offensive rebounds in that first half, so got to keep them off the boards.
So
looks like the Lady Indians going back with their starters for the second half.
As we said earlier, if you didn't join us for the pregame, the Don Franklin, Tim Hardwick pregame show, the district tournament is set already for boys and girls. Adair County girls will play Marion County in the first round, and as Campbellsville is going to be the 4. They'll play Taylor County. As
starters for both teams is correct.
And we will preview the boys game before that one, but their district tournament's already set as well. Kind of unusual here this early, but it is. Here's Hayes. 2-3 zone for the Lady Indians. They've been that way the whole night. Brown, she dribbles into the paint, kicks it back out to Kanisevich. A long 3, good.
Pretty sure that's exactly how the first quarter started.
She's only averaging 5 a game, but she's made, I believe, 3. I know 2.
2 of them. 6
2.
points.
Campbellsville, the majority of their points have been behind that arc. Adair County's going to stay in that zone, it looks like. Here's Cheatham. Cheatham back to Aiken. Wardridge has her shot blocked. It'll go back to Adair County.
John, I don't know if you heard me or not doing the stats at halftime, but I've never seen a team shoot 33% from the field, 33% from the three-point line, and 33% from the free throw line, all 3.
No, I don't think I've ever seen that. Ellie Cheatham with the inbounds pass takes one hard dribble and makes about an 8-footer off the glass and cuts that lead to 2. Both teams with a field goal here in the third quarter. Campbellsville a 3, Lady Indians a 2. Hayes to Miley Bell, a long 3. It was off to the right. We had a perfect angle at it. Collins gets the rebound. She wants to run. Sarah drives in. A bad pass as Cheatham was not open. And it's going to go back to Campbellsville.
It's one thing I've seen with the Lady Indians some is they react a half a second late a lot of times on some of these passes, especially on fast breaks.
Yeah, passing and cutting. You know, here's a turnover. Kinsley Aiken with a run out could tie it up. Kinsley missed the layup. Kanisevich with the rebound. She's tied up by Kinsley. It'll give the ball to Adair County.
Look, we got the ball back right there.
Adair County missed out on an opportunity right there. Kinsley with a steal, just couldn't convert the crip shot. Here's Collins. Collins throws it into Ellie. Ellie goes up from 6 feet. She loses it. They're going to say Campbellsville deflects it. Collins throws it to Aiken in the backcourt. Aiken, like she was going to dribble hard to the right, and she's going to back it out between the circles and get in the offense. Here's Loy. Loy, walk with it.
12th turnover for Campbellsville. Or excuse me, 12th or 11th turnover for the Lady Indians.
Here's Bell. Back to Brown. Brown drives into the paint. Has the ball deflected. It's on the floor. And you got a jump ball.
Taylor County's, or Campbellsville's ball.
Campbellsville takes it out right in front of their bench. Hayes. Hayes to Brown. Brown in the corner to Bell. Bell back to Brown. Brown had the shot. Kanisevich will take a long 3. No good. Rebounded by Cheatham. Cheatham throws it ahead to Kinsley Aiken. Kinsley lays it in. That ties it at 20. Scoreboard update. That's Southern Nest Realty. When you want the best, call Southern Nest. Here's a pass. Jada Wardridge steals this pass. Jada to Kinsley. Kinsley throws it to Cheatham. Cheatham missed the layup. And Jada has had a collision in there with Bree Hayes.
It's Jada's first foul. Team's first of the half.
Bree Hayes is a little shaken up, Scott, as that was quite a collision, no doubt about it. Hayes is kind of trying to shake that off. There's Bell. Bell throws it into Owens. Owens goes up from 6 feet. Good. It's a good post move right there. Adair County had a Ellie behind her.
Full drop step.
She just shot it over. There's a deflected pass on the inbounds. It'll go to the Lady Indians. They trail at 22-20. As Randy Rexroach just entered the building. Here's Collins. Collins drives in. She gets fouled by Hayes. She'll shoot two.
See Hayes is second. Team's first of the half.
Sarah Collins. Columbia Pharmacy free throws. No good with the first one.
The Indians a struggle from the free throw line here tonight. That makes them 2 for 7.
Crowd starting to trickle in here. Collins makes the second one.
I believe it's homecoming tonight, John. I see a lot of dresses around here, fancy dresses.
22-21. If I'd known that was the case, guy, I'd have worn my tuxedo tonight. I would have been glad to have escorted somebody. Hayes, she picks her dribble up, back to Molly Bell. Molly to Brown. Brown to Knisevich, and they're going to say Sarah pushed her out of bounds on the wing pass.
Sarah's first foul, team second. That's one that Sarah would like to have back because I think Knisevich is going to step out of bounds without even being pushed.
Here's Hayes. Hayes dribbles to the free throw line to Brown. Brown kicks it to Owens, stolen by Collins. 1-on-2, Sarah. She's going to drive in with the left hand, loses it. Hayes, and we got a major collision, and I hope somebody didn't get their teeth knocked out.
Yeah, that really hit heads right there. It was friendly fire at that.
Yeah, it was two Lady Indians, Jada Wardridge and Ellie Cheatham, and nobody gets hurt, luckily. 22-21, Campbellsville with the lead. Collins to inbound it. Sarah throws it into Cheatham. Ellie throws it to Wardridge.
Nice
Wardridge
move.
with their left hand, no good. Comes off the rim, rebounded by Owens. Gives it to Hayes. Here's Bell, wide open on the right wing. Miley drills a three.
Her third three of the night.
Miley Bell, give her 9 points, Scott.
Yep, 9 points.
3 triples. Kinsley Aiken, a 15-footer. Good. Kinsley dribbled right into that shot. Nobody stopped her. 25-23. Lady Eagles by 2. We played half the third quarter. Bell, she wanted to fire that three. Now she's going to dribble hard to the basket. Throws it into Owens and knocked out of bounds by Collins. It'll stay with Campbellsville.
Done a good job of running Miley off her spot right there. She was set up again to shoot another three, and we've done a great job of running her off that spot.
Here's Owens to take it out. Owens, she throws it in deep into the backcourt to Knisevich. Here's Brown, tries to hit Owens, and it's out of bounds. That's a turnover. It'll go to the Lady Indians. Full court pressure by Campbellsville. Addison Bowman checks in for her first action tonight, the 7th grader for the Lady Indians. Cheatham to Aiken. Aiken down the middle of the floor. Kinsley, she stopped. Gives the ball back to Bowman. Bowman back to Aiken. Aiken to Cheatham right at the free throw line, and Ellie tries to dribble, loses it, and Aiken's got it. Aiken to Ellie. Ellie turns with that right hand, a little jump hook, no good. Give Owens the rebound. Owens gives it to Hayes. Campbellsville wants to run. Hayes down the right side. Here's Bell over to Brown. Brown, she drives baseline, kicks it out in the corner. Knisevich, a long three. No good.
Great look.
And rebounded by Hayes, lays it in.
Hayes is the do-it-all player for Campbellsville. She's leading in the rebounds and assists both, and now has 5 points.
Aiken gives it to Collins. Ball knocked away. And I think Lily Lloyd touched it. I don't know why Lily, I think it was going to be Lady Indians ball, but Lily wasn't sure. She tried to save it. It'll go to Campbellsville. Hayes enters to Brown.
Lady Eagles seem content to run a little clock right here.
And she's just going to Kyvan Gooden Rogers elects to run some time off, and it's going to backfire.
Stepped on the midcourt line, so over and back.
It's called for over and back. Kinsley Aiken dribbles it down. It's a 2-1-2 zone. Backs into a 2-3 for Campbellsville. Here's Loy to Collins.
Golly.
She's knocked down by number 22. That's Tazaria Owens as she makes a cut across the lane.
Her third foul, team second. And Owens is going to come out. I think Malia Travis checks in for her. Travis with 2 points, 2 rebounds in the first half. Don't sound like a whole lot, but when it's a 17-16 score at the break, it's quite a bit.
Here's a bad pass. 3 Lady Eagles. Ellie Cheatham, she gets in there to tie it up. It'll go Campbellsville's way. Kinsley forced it.
It was not there.
Here's Brown. 27-23, Campbellsville leads it. They've led it pretty much the whole way. Dare County did get it tied up at 20.
Tied at one time.
Or at 22, either 20 or 22. Molly Bell, the long 3 off the right side, no good. Brown's got the rebound. Kicks it back to Miley. Miley gives it to Brown. Brown throws it inside to Travis. Travis back to Brown. Molly Bell reverses it to Hayes. She's going to try a long 3, no good.
Really good ball movement.
Bowman had the ball, and let's see. They're going to call Campbellsville with a push from behind. Thought it could be a jump ball.
Fouls on Brown, her first, team's third.
Aiken.
Going there.
Dangerous pass, stolen by Knisevich. Knisevich throws it to Hayes. Hayes goes up from 8 feet, and no good. Gets a rebound, puts it back in. And we got a timeout. Gerald Bryant, 30-second timeout here at Paul J. Coop. Lady Indians trail by 6. We'll be back after one commercial on the Indian Radio Network.
There are over 20,000 prescription drugs approved by the FDA. When it comes time to fill your prescriptions, you want a pharmacy you can trust. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy has been providing the community with fast, friendly, convenient service for 28 years. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, 706 Jamestown Street, is Columbia's hometown pharmacy. Stop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30.
The turnover bug has bitten the Lady Eagles tonight. Second shots for Campbellsville. As Scott, you're right. Hayes, she's kind of the glue that makes them go.
She very much is.
Campbellsville 0-5 in the district. They're looking for their first win. Lady Indians 3-2. They've already defeated this Campbellsville team at Adair County. (48-39). That was back on December the 9th. Appreciate Scott putting all this together for us. Makes it a lot easier, Scott. Here's Aiken. Comes across the timeline.
The second time you play a team, it makes it a whole lot easier because you already got all the rosters in.
Here's Aiken. Collins, a long 3 off the right side. It was no good. It was short. Miley Bell gets the rebound. Miley down the left side. Gives it to Brown. Brown across the timeline. Now she's going to hold up, set the offense. Here's Knisevich. Alicia Knisevich. And Gooden Rogers, she looks like she's content with this 6-point lead. She's going to make the Lady Indians come out of this zone.
Low scoring game,
or
6 points.
Or just run some clock here. Molly Bell. Molly gives it over to Knisevich. A little 15-footer, good.
Lady Eagles are getting a lot of confidence right now, John.
Molly, she went baseline, drew the defense, kicked it to her teammate. Knisevich had her feet ready. She drilled that 15-footer with 34 seconds to go. 31-23.
Another turnover.
Here's another turnover. Sarah Collins dribbles it off her foot. Brown's got it. Brown down the left side. Aiken gets out in the passing lane, but Brown recovers. Brown throws it over to Hayes. Hayes goes up, no good. Hayes had the rebound. She bumped into Travis. It'll go back to Adair County. West checks in. Also, Reese Barden checks in with 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cheatham back to Bowman. Back to Loy. Loy comes across the timeline. 7 seconds.
We don't know how much time's left. We have no clue how much time's left.
Ellie's got it. Ellie flips it up with the left hand. No good, and that'll do it for the third quarter. 31-23, Lady Eagles by 8 here on the Indian Radio Network. We'll be back.
Jeffrey's Hardware Wholesale and Electric is one of the longest-standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
Brad Hodges here, Market President with First and Farmers National Bank. Do you bank on Saturdays? Beginning on November 12th, First and Farmers National Bank is changing our Saturday banking location to 114 Will Walker Road. Is Russell Road your favorite branch? No worries. They will still be open regular banking hours Monday through Friday. First and Farmers National Bank, putting you first. Member FDIC.
We're back here, and Scott, Adair County's going to have to make up 8 points here in this low-scoring affair, 31-23. 23 points through 3 quarters for the Lady Indians. Scott, what's been the problem with the Lady Indians offensively here?
Just not being able to hit a shot is the main thing.
Lily Lloyd, she tries a 3, no good. Rebounded by Owens. She gives it off to Hayes, and Hayes will walk it up. Campbellsville's not in a big hurry as they lead it by 8. That's a big lead in a game like this.
Scoring, you're right.
Here's Brown. Brown gives it over to Knisevich. A long 3, no good. Molly Bell with the rebound. Molly from about 8 feet rattled out on her. And Molly tried to save it. It'll go to the Lady Indians. Bowman to take it out. Full court pressure by Campbellsville. 2-2-1. Gives it into Barden. Back to Bowman. Bowman gives it to West. Hannah down the right side, or left side, excuse me. She throws it in the middle to Woodridge. Woodridge, Jada, one power dribble, and they're going to say Knisevich fouled her on the arm.
It's her first foul, team's 4th of the half. When we get that ball in that high post like that, John, you got to look down low, and if that's not there, that opposite wing's wide open. Reese Bard's been hot.
Reese, a long 3 in the corner, no good. Rebounded by Knisevich. Knisevich down the right side. Campbellsville leads by 8, looking to add to it. Bell back to Knisevich. To Brown. Brown right at the timeline. Throws it in the corner to Molly, who runs the baseline. Back to Brown. Adair County in that zone. Brown throws it into Hayes. Hayes to Knisevich, wide open.
Boom.
Three-pointer wide open. She drills it, Knisevich. 34-23,
First
Bowman.
player in the game in the double figures.
Here's Barden in the corner. Barden to Hannah West and makes about a running 8-footer off the glass. Hannah's first basket of the game, 34-25. Lady Indians get it back to single digits as Brown comes across the timeline. Brown over to Hayes. Wide open Knisevich in that corner.
She passed it up that time.
Hayes has got it. We're seeing a much more patient Campbellsville team. I don't blame them. Adair County's not in the passing lane. They're playing a 2-3. They're backing up. Campbellsville's very selective with what they want. Knisevich back to Bell. Brown throws it to Hayes. Hayes to Owens. Back to Knisevich. Here's Hayes. Hayes, she tried to drive to the basket. There was contact. That's going to be a foul on the Lady Indians.
Fouls on Lily Lloyd, her first, team's 3rd.
Cheatham and Collins check back in the ball game. 5:39 to go. It's go time for the Lady Indians, Scott.
Yep.
34-25.
Yeah, they better go. You're right. This low scoring, that 9-point lead's huge.
Owens to take it out. We remind you, First and Farmers, our streaming source.
Wide open.
Knisevich wide open, no good. And we got a tie ball. Collins comes out with it. Sarah down the left side. Sarah throws it up good with the left hand. It's a tough shot. Sarah was on the move. 34-27. And if you go to WAIN Facebook or WAIN YouTube, you'll be able to find that game live. And Scott, I told you coming over here I wanted to say hello to your mother and wish her a speedy recovery. She's listening and watching. She's watching from home. Is that what you just told me?
That's what I understand. I got a text from a while ago.
Marsha, we had one of the most fantastic meals tonight. And I treated Scott tonight. I treated him, and I treated Austin too. But, man, we had one heck of a meal tonight. And I hope it's really improving our broadcast because we're on our game because of it for sure. Here's a 10-footer that's good by Campbellsville. They extend their lead to 9. Collins, she goes through the defense, flips it up to the left hand. That'll be 2 free throws for Sarah.
And 4th foul on Owens, team's 5th. Yeah, John, I appreciate supper. That was really good.
No, and Scott, you returned a favor. You bought me I had to have a little pick-me-up. You bought me a coffee there at 5 Star. So,
well, I think we need to really we're going to talk to our colleagues, our sales colleagues at the station. Every time we come through Campbellsville or come to Campbellsville for a ball game, we stop at a certain restaurant. We need to pick them up as a sponsor. We need to get a coupon every once in a while.
Well, we're just going to put that hen in somebody's ear. I'm not on the sales department team, but we will. That is a really good idea, Scott. Really good.
Sarah Collins hit both free throws. She's the first lady in double digits.
I just hope Leanna's listening, Scott.
I think she is.
Hayes back to Brown. 36-29. Adair County made both free throws, Sarah, to pull within 7. Here's Brown. She thought about the shot. I'm really surprised that Adair County isn't coming out and getting after Campbellsville because they're down 7 here, and the clock is withering away. We stay back in our 2-3 zone. We got a timeout, Campbellsville. Full timeout. We'll send it back. This is the Indian Radio Network on WAIN 93.5. We'll be back.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Hi, this is Kylie McCovens. I'm a Greene County High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning my degree in Human Services and Counseling. At LWC, I've met new people, had the opportunity to become involved on campus, and I've loved being a part of campus ministry. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
We're back here. Paul J. Coop Gym, 4:11 to go. 36-29. There's Brown. She's getting pressured by Aiken. Hayes, she drives in, flips it up from 8 feet, rolls off, no good. Owens gets the rebound, puts it back in.
Owens had a big ball game.
Cesaria Owens, 38-29.
9.7 rebounds.
Going the wrong way. Yep. Adair County trails by 9. We're under 4 minutes to go. Aiken tries to throw it into the post. Barden rescues it. Barden back to Cheatham. Straight away. Cheatham to Barden. Barden on the right side to Aiken. Aiken to Collins. She's going to line up a long 3. Good. Sarah Collins off that right wing. That's a Kane Auto Parts 3-pointer. Gets the Lady Indians within 6. Plenty of time for the Lady Indians. Here's Aiken. It gets on the floor and ties Campbellsville up. Got a jump basketball. And Kinsley just got the Lady Indians a possession. 38-22. Big possession here, Scott. Could get it to 4. Plenty of time.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of time left.
Collins throws it into Aiken. It's stolen, but Knisevich can't save it. Go back to Adair County.
Floated that pass just a little bit.
3 minutes and 15 seconds to go.
Who's she throwing to?
Here's a bad pass. Sarah tried to throw it into Cheatham and out of bounds. It'll go back to Campbellsville.
You got to take the easy one right there and throw it out here in the front, set your offense up.
There's Brown. Brown down the left side. Brown has the ball deflected. Hayes has got it. Hey, there's numbers for Campbellsville. They're going to back it out. Brown's going to wind up a long three. Good!
That's a backbreaker.
That's the first shot she's taken all night.
She's drove it every time she touched it.
And you even made the comment she's not going to shoot it. I was really surprised. Barden with a 15-footer. No good. Cheatham had her hands on it. Her and Bell wrestling for it. And we got a jump ball. It'll go to Campbellsville. So good hustle there by Miley Bell. Gets Campbellsville an extra possession.
That was a killer three-pointer a while ago.
First full court pressure we've seen tonight. Lady Indians are going to back up into their zone with 2:37 to go. Here's Hayes. And we got another timeout, I think, by
Coach
Campbellsville.
Good Rogers is not happy.
Campbellsville, that's I think that's a full timeout. We're going to send it back. 2:34 to go. 41-32 Campbellsville. Lady Eagles basketball when we come back on the Indian Radio Network.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Kentucky Sanitation Services is a waste management company with solutions tailored to each client's need. They provide garbage dumpster services for your business, home, or farm, as well as a variety of roll-off boxes from 10 cubic yards all the way up to 40 cubic yards. They have containers that can handle any size job from cleaning out your basement or for a large demolition project. Call 270-634-4637 or check them out on Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services.
John's so excited he jumped the gun there.
Hayes to take it out into the basket. Barden with a deflection and a loose ball. Brown comes up with it. Brown throws it ahead to Owens. Owens, one dribble, 10-footer, leaves it short. No good, and the ball's on the baseline. It'll stay with Campbellsville.
Could get a hand on it.
Campbellsville's really dominated the 50-50 ball tonight. Every loose ball, they've been a step quicker, Scott.
And they've dominated the backboard,
Miley
too.
Bell with a long three short, no good. Owens with a rebound, no good. Rebounded by Hayes. She goes up, gets fouled, and scores. That's just getting out-hustled on the offensive board. 3 opportunities for Campbellsville. Bree Hayes capitalizes on the last one, and she's going to get a free throw.
Jada Woolridge's second foul.
Lady Indians in trouble here, Scott.
Very much so.
This could push it to 12. Hayes makes it.
Pretty sure that's the largest lead of the game.
Hannah West checks in for Wooldridge.
It is the largest lead of the game.
Full court pressure by Campbellsville. They smell blood here, Scott. They're Lady Indians. West. She gets it across the timeline to Cheatham. Back to Aiken. Aiken drives in, left-handed layup, no good. Knocked out in the corner. Kanisevich is standing on the baseline. It'll go back to the Lady Indians.
Talking about the rebound. The Lady Indians are being out-rebounded 35-18 unofficially on my numbers. It appears we don't have an extended time in between games, John. I see the homecoming candidates lining up on the other side of the court down the hallway. So looks like they're going to do their homecoming between games.
Hannah, 10-footer, no good. Gets her own rebound. Goes up from about 6 feet. Good. Hannah gets the roll. Give her a couple baskets here off the bench. Here's Brown. Throws it to Hayes. Tries to throw it to Owens. Turnover. Campbellsville Lady Eagles.
Done a good job of speeding them up that time.
West. Kinsley Aiken. Back to Hannah. Hannah throws it to Collins. Collins drives in from 8 feet. Good. Bank shot.
Sarah 15 now.
8 points now. And
caught the ball.
Cheatham knocks it into the inbounder. That'll go back to the Lady Indians. So good hustle play, and Gerald Bryant's going to go timeout. Let's see what kind. Full timeout. We're going to send it back to our stations and pay a few bills. Lady Indians have cut it to 8 and have the basketball when we come back. With 1:26 to go here at Paul J. Coop. We'll be back.
Duo Broadband now gives you more ways to stream TV. Get Duo TV with your favorite local and national networks, plus sports and entertainment channels. Find a package that's right for you on our website. How about streaming services like Netflix, Disney, Apple TV, Sling, and others? Duo has partnered with My Bundle to organize streaming. Corral your streams so you know what you have and what you're paying. Check out duobroadband.com/Duo TV.
If you're an apartment dweller or rent a home, a renter's insurance policy protects your personal property in case of fire or theft. Just because you rent doesn't mean you don't need insurance. Hi, this is Vanessa with Barger Insurance. Let me and Kentucky National help you. Stop by for a quote today. We're located at 326 Public Square in Columbia, or call 270-384-2457. We're also on the web at bargerins.com.
There's Ellie Cheatham off the inbounds pass, knocks about a 6-footer down. All of a sudden, Lady Indians have got it within 6. Here's Bell. Bell throws it ahead to Owens. Wide open, lays it in.
Owens
So
with 11 points.
That was a big basket for the Lady Eagles right there. They extend this lead back to 8. Here's Ellie. 14-footer right inside the lane, no good. And West gets a rebound. Hannah's tied up.
Lady Indians ball.
Get Adair County basketball.
To the point now, you got to score every possession and maybe force a few turnovers of your own.
Here's Aiken, a long 3 off the right side. Good.
Big.
It's a Kane Napa Auto Parts 3-pointer. Gerald Bryant goes timeout immediately. 46-41. Full timeout. And we're just going to keep it right here, Hayden. And we appreciate our team tonight. Hayden at the station, Austin Armstrong with the First and Farmer stream. And as Scott alluded to earlier, first away game we've streamed. And
put a little more pressure on us.
Yeah, a little more pressure is, I don't know if the word got out over here, though, in Campbellsville. But it's really a good opportunity for our local fans, Scott, that can't make it over here for whatever reason, that they can watch it live. And, I know it's a great picture when we have that back at Adair County.
Yeah, and it's going to YouTube's made a big difference, I think. I mean, Facebook's good for what it is, but Facebook is not a streaming service or video service. It allows you to do it. But YouTube, that's its specialty. So, John, I just asked you a while ago about the supposed spy balloon, and I saw on Twitter, it's a Kentucky writer here. It says the problem would have been solved if the spy balloon would have been just float anywhere near Letcher or Harlan County.
Yeah, it's true. That is true. Miley Bell down on the left side. She's triple teamed. Throws it to Brown. Brown got it hung on her hip. Knisevich back to Owens, flips it up, no good, but she'll shoot 2. Zaria Owens. So, Scott, give Campbellsville some credit. They're attacking that full court pressure, and they're taking the easy shot. Owens didn't get that one to go, but she'll have 2 free throws.
Yeah, they've shot layups. Like I said, she didn't get that one to go. 1 for 2 tonight.
Owens' free throws no good. Campbellsville, they're averaging 41.9 a game, so they're about 4 points above what they average. Still 41 seconds to go. Lady Indians, they're averaging 45, so they're just a little short of what they normally get. Owens makes 1 of 2.
It's a big free throw, in my opinion. Makes it 2 3-pointers.
47-41. Here's Adair County comes across the timeline. And a deflected ball by Campbellsville. Cheatham's got it. And
she's
tied up. Hannah West had it knocked away. Ellie got it. They tied Ellie up. Alternating possession, Campbellsville. Scott, you got to foul immediately, right?
Yes. You're down 2 possessions, definitely.
So let's see what the Lady Indians elect to do here. Here's Brown. Brown Reese Barton. She fouls her immediately.
Reese's first, team 6, so we got one more. We got one more time to foul. Go for the steal here. If you don't get it, just get the foul.
27.
We're running away from her.
27.4 to go. Brown, she's fouled by Aiken.
4 seconds go off.
Yeah, they let some valuable seconds go off that clock. You got to foul as soon as they catch it.
Brown going to the line, her first trip tonight. Lady Eagles as a team is 4 for 7 from the line.
Brown makes the free throw. That makes it tough now.
3 possession, yep.
Brown, 3 dribbles, bends her knees. No good. Cheatham to West. West down the right side, 19 seconds. Aiken throws it over to Collins. She's going to try a long 3. Good.
Sarah, 18.
Adair County's caught fire here, Scott, in the last 3 minutes, but maybe too little too late. There's only 13.1 seconds left, 48-44. No give up in these young ladies for sure. As Brown makes 1 or 2. We'll trade up 1 for 3 every time, Scott.
Yep. But that extra for that free throw, she got to make it 2 possessions, make it a lot harder though. She'll trail by 4.
4-point game, and we'll have stay with us. We'll have the player of the game. We'll also talk to Coach Bryant, and then after a short break, Scott and I will preview the boys' game, and then we'll have boys' action. Scott, we talked about it on the ride over off the air. We got a timeout. Hayden, we're gonna keep it right here. I'm gonna put you on the spot right here.
Oh, great.
Since in the boys' game, you're playing Campbellsville in the district. You obviously want to win the game, but what's your strategy? Are you?
I think we're on opposite sides of the page here. We talked about this earlier. You say don't show them anything you might possibly run the district tournament. I'm almost of the thinking you show them a ton of different stuff that they have to prepare for it, and then you get some time to work on what you're planning on doing. Plus, you make them think about a whole lot of other stuff.
Well, I think your number one goal is to try to win the ball game.
We need to win over this bunch.
And if it's doing a bunch of unconventional stuff you're not used to, I don't think you do that. But as far as your plan of attack on offense, your sets, do you show all those face cards tonight or trump cards? Do you show that? That's my question.
You don't show everything, no. But I'm just trying to see how we play this game. Campbellsville's controlled the tempo on us every time we played the last 2 or 3 years. And be interesting.
Coach Breeze, here's the free throw. It's good by Brown. Coach Breeze the other night in his post-game show, he said that he wanted to sort of pick Campbellsville up full court, kind of try to speed them up a little bit and hope those guards make a mistake. He really complimented their guards. Here's Collins. Collins drives in with a left-handed crip shot, no good. Aiken with the rebound, missed the shot, and that's going to do it. 1 second, Hayes dribbles the clock out. Campbellsville Lady Eagles 50, Lady Indians 44. And we're going to take a 1-minute break. Scott will have all the numbers for you here on the Indian Radio Network.
Hello, I'm Doyle Lloyd, branch manager at the Columbia office of Community Trust Bank. Whatever your plans for a loan, whether it be a home loan, construction loan, a home equity loan, or small business loan, let Community Trust Bank help. And now may be a great time with loan rates near historic lows. Our friendly professional staff at our many branches will be happy to assist you. Stop by and see me at our local office located at 1005 Jamestown Street. I look forward to meeting you. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Who is Duo Broadband? Duo is a homegrown company serving the region for over 65 years. We are your friends and neighbors, and we're customers just like you. We care about value, we care about quality, service, and doing a job right. We are here when you need us, because we're here even when you don't. If you see one of our Duo Broadband service trucks in your neighborhood, give them a wave. They're working to keep your telecom services flowing fast and reliably.
Welcome back to Paul J. Coop Gymnasium as the Lady Eagles of Campbellsville defeat the Lady Indians of Adair County 50-44. Welcome to the post-game show brought to you by Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin Columbia, the dealership that provides you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin Columbia can be found online at donfranklinauto.com or give Tim a call, 270-634-0702. Game was tied one time at 20 points each, but other than that, Campbellsville led the entire way. They built their lead up to 12 points at one point before the Lady Indians cut into that, cut it to 4. Final score 50-44 is a 6-point win. For the Lady Eagles, they were 18 of 50 from the field, 36%. 7 of 25 from the three-point line, 28%. 7 of 11 from the free throw stripe for 64%. They had 36 rebounds, 14 offensive, 17 turnovers, 10 assists, 3 block shots, and a steal. 3 players in double figures for Campbellsville. Tazaria Owens, 12 points, led the way. She also had a team-high 8 rebounds. Alicia Knizovic had 11 points. Brianna Hayes had 10 points, also had a tied team-high with 8 rebounds. Malia Travis had 2. Miley Bell, 9 on 3 3-pointers. Caitlin Brown, 6 for a total of 50. For the Lady Indians, they were 17 of 43 from the field for 40%. 5 of 12 from the three-point line, 42%, and 5 of 10 from the free throw stripe for 50%. 22 rebounds, 6 of those offensive. They had 16 turnovers, 7 assists, 2 block shots, and 5 steals. Sarah Collins, 18 points, the only Lady Indian in double figures tonight. She's 18 points. Also a team-high 7 rebounds, a team-high tie for the team-high with 2 assists also tonight was Sarah Collins. Ellie Cheatham had 6 points. Kinsley Aiken, 9 points. Santa West, 4 points. Lily Lloyd, 2. Reese Barden, 3. Jada Woolridge, 2 for a total of 44. Time for our player of the game, brought to you by McDonald's of Columbia. McDonald's of Columbia is a proud supporter of Adair County Athletics and wants to take this moment to celebrate an outstanding performance in tonight's game. McDonald's player of the game tonight is going to be Sarah Collins. Sarah led the way with 18 points, the team high 7 rebounds, and tied the team high with 2 assists tonight. So Sarah Collins is going to be our McDonald's player of the game. Stop by McDonald's for your post-game meal. I'm going to send it back to the station for a break, and we'll catch Coach Bryan if he comes up here for his post-game thoughts. Lady Indians fall to 7-14 on the season. Campbellsville improves to 7-17 as the Lady Eagles take the win here tonight, 50-44. Be back shortly, and we'll hear from our sponsors. You're listening to the Adair County Radio Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Hi, this is Cameron Smith. I'm a Campbellsville High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning a degree in secondary education. At LWC, I've met new people, become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the sports programs. Visit today, and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home, too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
For over 20 years, JL Gate Company has been providing farmers in and around central Kentucky with high-quality, long-lasting gates to make doing what they love more efficient. They take pride in supporting the small businesses and farms that make this state and country so successful. That's why all their products are made right here in the USA. JL Gate Company, located on Greensburg Road, give them a call at 270-385-6060. That's 270-385-6060.
Let J&S Auto Sales show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car in Columbia. They believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right. Their friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is here to help you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget. Shop their virtual showroom of used cars, trucks, and SUVs online at jnsautosales.ky.org. J&S Auto Sales, here to help you find that perfect car you deserve, priced to fit your budget.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
There are over 20,000 prescription drugs approved by the FDA. When it it comes time to fill your prescriptions, you want a pharmacy you can trust. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy has been providing the community with fast, friendly, convenient service for 28 years. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, 706 Jamestown Street, is Columbia's hometown pharmacy. Stop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30.
Jeffrey's Hardware Wholesale and Electric is one of the longest standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
Brad Hodges here, Market President with First and Farmers National Bank. Do you bank on Saturdays? Beginning on November 12th, First and Farmers National Bank is changing our Saturday banking location to 114 Will Walker Road. Is Russell Road your favorite branch? No worries. They will still be open regular banking hours Monday through Friday. First and Farmers National Bank, putting you first. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Hi, this is Kylie McCovens. I'm a Greene County High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning my degree in Human Services and Counseling. At LWC, I've met new people, had the opportunity to become involved on campus, and I've loved being a part of campus ministry. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Kentucky Sanitation Services is a waste management company with solutions tailored to each client's need. They provide garbage dumpster services for your business, home, or farm, as well as a variety of roll-off boxes from 10 cubic yards all the way up to 40 cubic yards. They have containers that can handle any size job, from cleaning out your basement or for a large demolition project. Call 270-634-4637 or check them out on Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services.
Duo Broadband now gives you more ways to stream TV. Get Duo TV with your favorite local and national networks, plus sports and entertainment channels. Find a package that's right for you on our website. How about streaming services like Netflix, Disney, Apple TV, Sling, and others? Duo has partnered with My Bundle to organize streaming. Corral your streams so you know what you have and what you're paying. Check out duobroadband.com/Duo TV.
If you're an apartment dweller or rent a home, a renter's insurance policy protects your personal property in case of fire or theft. Just because you rent doesn't mean you don't need insurance. Hi, this is Vanessa with Barger Insurance. Let me and Kentucky National help you. Stop by for a quote today. We're located at 326 Public Square in Columbia, or call 270-384-2457. We're also on the web at bargerins.com.
Hello, I'm Doyle Lloyd, branch manager at the Columbia office of Community Trust Bank. Whatever your plans for a loan, whether it be a home loan, construction loan, a home equity loan, or small business loan, let Community Trust Bank help. And now may be a great time with loan rates near historic lows. Our friendly, professional staff at our many branches will be happy to assist you. Stop by and see me at our local office located at 1005 Jamestown Street. I look forward to meeting you. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Who is Duo Broadband? Duo is a homegrown company serving the region for over 65 years. We are your friends and neighbors, and we're customers just like you. We care about value, we care about quality, service, and doing a job right. We are here when you need us, because we're here even when you don't. If you see one of our Duo Broadband service trucks in your neighborhood, give them a wave. They're working to keep your telecom services flowing fast and reliably.
Hi, this is Cameron Smith. I'm a Campbellsville High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning a degree in secondary education. At LWC, I've met new people, become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the sports programs. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
For over 20 years, JL Gate Company has been providing farmers in and around central Kentucky with high-quality, long-lasting gates to make doing what they love more efficient. They take pride in supporting the small businesses and farms that make this state and country so successful. That's why all their products are made right here in the USA. JL Gate Company, located on Greensburg Road, give them a call at 270-385-6060. That's 270-385-6060.
Let J&S Auto Sales show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car in Columbia. They believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right. Their friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is here to help you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget. Shop their virtual showroom of used cars, trucks, and SUVs online at jnsautosales.ky.org. J&S Auto Sales, here to help you find that perfect car you deserve, priced to fit your budget.
We're back here on the Indian Radio Network, and join us for the girls' postgame show. Coach Gerald Bryant. The postgame show brought to you by Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin Columbia, the dealership that provides you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Tim Hardwick, Don Franklin Columbia, online at donfranklinauto.com, 634-0702. Coach, I know had to be frustrating tonight. Just seemed like we were treading in quicksand tonight.
Yeah, it was a little disappointing just in the way that we had prepared, done our homework, everything else. The execution wasn't necessarily there for us, and it just seemed like at times the ball couldn't find the basket, and everything else didn't seem to be going our way.
Coach, we trailed the game 9-0 and then fought back. We're within one at halftime. I thought we were lucky to be within one going in the break, and just seemed like the third quarter we just couldn't get anything going offensively. We had a flurry there at the end of the game, but when they got away from us 9-11, I think it got to 13 at one point. We just really had trouble. Turnovers contributed. We've been doing a lot better against the press, but it seemed like tonight just kept losing the dribble, balls on the floor, just didn't handle the ball real good tonight.
Yeah, we talk about the fundamentals of making an effective bounce pass and where to handle our dribble and using it off arm to defend the ball and such. And I think today we were dribbling extremely low. I think that we were dribbling close to our body, and it was getting away from us in those areas. And then the other part of it is, we didn't run our offense nearly as effective, so we kept trying to break the press and run. And we finally settled down and was able to get some things going and then look at the advantage that we had. I think like you talked about in the fourth quarter, we changed a little bit, and we put the press in there. We built up the intensity and got back into the game.
Coach, I know you've been playing mostly the 2-3 here lately, the last, few weeks. And it just seemed like tonight Campbellsville looked really comfortable against it. We really didn't get in the passing lanes and stuff. And, they made some threes that hurt us for sure.
They did. We eventually switched from the 2-3 to the 3-2 defense. I think that at times we were still kind of walking the last step or two to getting to the ball when we could have probably gone with a little bit more intensity and purpose to be there. And so hats off to them for their ability to knock down shots. I don't think that I've seen them knock down that many threes in most of the contests that I've kind of watched and such. And so I think that we definitely could have done a better job of switching faster.
Coach, no rest for the weary. You go right back into action tomorrow, 2:30 against Edmonson County. Have you got a chance to see Edmonson yet?
I have. In their record, I believe they're around that 15-5 area. I think that we saw them last year. I think that they're a great team, well coached and well rehearsed when they come out there and prepared. I think that we've got to go out and execute more of a flawless game plan and be able to minimize turnovers and increase our shots and get back to our bread and butter, which is our rebounding. We were out rebounded tonight by double digits, where usually we out rebound them. We're in the top 5. We've been in the top 5 now all year for rebounding as a team, and tonight wasn't one of those nights.
Coach, I appreciate you joining us, and best of luck tomorrow.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Remember to forgive often, and prayers for Adair.
Okay, that's Coach Gerald Bryan as Adair falls in this district matchup to the Campbellsville Eagles. We're going to take about a 6 to 7 minute break, and when we come back, we'll have the pregame show for the boys matchup, Adair versus Campbellsville, here on 93.5, the Indian Radio Network.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
There are over 20,000 prescription drugs approved by the FDA. When it comes time to fill your prescriptions, you want a pharmacy you can trust. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy has been providing the community with fast, friendly, convenient service for 28 years. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, 706 Jamestown Street, is Columbia's hometown pharmacy. Stop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30. There are over 20,000 prescription drugs approved by the FDA. When it comes time to fill your prescriptions, you want a pharmacy you can trust. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy has been providing the community with fast, friendly, convenient service for 28 years. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, 706 Jamestown Street, is Columbia's hometown pharmacy. Stop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30.
Jeffrey's Hardware Wholesale and Electric is one of the longest-standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
Brad Hodges here, Market President with First & Farmers National Bank. Do you bank on Saturdays? Beginning on November 12th, First & Farmers National Bank is changing our Saturday banking location to 114 Will Walker Road. Is Russell Road your favorite branch? No worries. They will still be open regular banking hours Monday through Friday. First & Farmers National Bank, putting you first. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Hi, this is Kylie McCovens. I'm a Greene County High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning my degree in Human Services and Counseling. At LWC, I've met new people, had the opportunity to become involved on campus, and I've loved being a part of campus ministry. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Kentucky Sanitation Services is a waste management company with solutions tailored to each client's need. They provide garbage dumpster services for your business, home, or farm, as well as a variety of roll-off boxes from 10 cubic yards all the way up to 40 cubic yards. They have containers that can handle any size job from cleaning out your basement or for a large demolition project. Call 270-634-4637 or check them out on Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services.
Duo Broadband now gives you more ways to stream TV. Get Duo TV with your favorite local and national networks, plus sports and entertainment channels. Find a package that's right for you on our website. How about streaming services like Netflix, Disney, Apple TV, Sling, and others? Duo has partnered with My Bundle to organize streaming. Corral your streams so you know what you have and what you're paying. Check out duobroadband.com/Duo TV.
If you're an apartment dweller or rent a home, a renter's insurance policy protects your personal property in case of fire or theft. Just because you rent doesn't mean you don't need insurance. Hi, this is Vanessa with Barger Insurance. Let me and Kentucky National help you. Stop by for a quote today. We're located at 326 Public Square in Columbia or call 270-384-2457. We're also on the web at bargerins.com.
Hello, I'm Doyle Lloyd, branch manager at the Columbia office of Community Trust Bank. Whatever your plans for a loan, whether it be a home loan, construction loan, a home equity loan, or small business loan, let Community Trust Bank help. And now may be a great time with loan rates near historic lows. Our friendly, professional staff at our many branches will be happy to assist you. Stop by and see me at our local office located at 1005 Jamestown Street. I look forward to meeting you. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Who is Duo Broadband? Duo is a homegrown company serving the region for over 65 years. We are your friends and neighbors, and we're customers just like you. We care about value, we care about quality, service, and doing a job right. We are here when you need us, because we're here even when you don't. If you see one of our Duo Broadband service trucks in your neighborhood, give them a wave. They're working to keep your telecom services flowing fast and reliably.
Hi, this is Cameron Smith. I'm a Campbellsville High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning a degree in secondary education. At LWC, I've met new people, become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the sports programs. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
For over 20 years, J.L. Gate Company has been providing farmers in and around central Kentucky with high-quality, long-lasting gates to make doing what they love more efficient. They take pride in supporting the small businesses and farms that make this state and country so successful. That's why all their products are made right here in the USA. J.L. Gate Company, located on Greensburg Road, give them a call at 270-385-6060. That's 270-385-6060.
Let J&S Auto Sales show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car in Columbia. They believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right. Their friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is here to help you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget. Shop their virtual showroom of used cars, trucks, and SUVs online at jnsautosalesky.org. J&S Auto Sales, here to help you find that perfect car you deserve, priced to fit your budget.
We're back here at Paul J. Coop Gymnasium for pregame show for Game 2, brought to you by Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin Columbia, the dealership that provides you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Tim Hardwick, Don Franklin Columbia, online, donfranklinauto.com or 634-0702. Also, this game is being streamed, WAIN YouTube, and that's brought to you by First and Farmers National Bank. A bank, Scott, that's reliably simple, and we want to thank them for their support of the streaming, which has been a big asset, I think, to the community, Scott. People that can't get here and watch a game, just like watching it on TV.
Oh yeah, that's exactly right. It makes a big difference. There's a lot of grandparents out there that are not able to make some of these games, and it just makes it easier for them to be able to stay tuned to family members and friends.
Scott, let's talk about the big elephant in the room here. The $1 million question is the district tournament is set. This is the two teams. These two teams will play approximately 2 weeks from now for all the marbles. And Campbellsville already defeated the Indians at Adair County. Indians losing a tight one to Taylor County in their last game. Taylor's the 1, Marion's the 4. So basically, as you said earlier, the only thing at stake in this game is which jersey you wear, home or away, for 2 and 3.
Yep, you're exactly right. And been an interesting discussion we've had over the last hour on Sports Talk Show Wednesday and even tonight about how you attack this game, and I'm anxious to see it. I want to see. That's my first thing on this is. And we'll be able to tell it pretty much from the start if we're doing anything different, because we've seen enough of our team to know if they're doing something a little different. So,
Scott,
I'm like you. I think he'll try to speed them up. I really do. He said something about the other night on the last postgame show about trying to speed them up a little bit, especially with Colvin out. Colvin being out is a big difference maker for Campbellsville. He's a 10.8 rebound guy tonight, and he is out tonight with a bum ankle. Hearing possibility of going to season-ending injury. We'll see how that goes.
Scott, are we overthinking it too much? Do you just want to come out here tonight and get a win? I mean, let's just keep it simple. You know how kids are psychologically in their mind. If you beat somebody, they have confidence they can beat them again. So do you look at it from that angle, or do you look at, hey, if I'm got something stored up, let's say a junk defense like a box and 1 or a triangle and 2. Do you show that tonight? If you're going to play zone, do you play man and go straight opposite of what you're going to do a couple of weeks from now? We've had this discussion, and I think we're about 2 minutes and a half from knowing what Coach Breeze is going to do.
Yeah, no doubt. I have a hard time zoning this team from Campbellsville. They're 2 post players, Weathers and Spall, can give us trouble rebounding, and it's hard to rebound out of a zone when you don't have natural matchups. So, like I said, I'm just looking forward to see what we do tonight.
And the pregame show brought to you by Tim Hardwick, Don Franklin. Adair County 17-6, Campbellsville 9-13. Adair County 2-3 in the district, Campbellsville 3-2. They will play each other over at Marion County in that first round of the district tournament. Head coach for Campbellsville, Keith Atkins. He's 43-42 in his 3rd season. His assistants, Alan Costley and Brian Milburn. Eagles coming in off a 52-41 district win on Wednesday at Marion County. The win broke a 6-game losing streak. Taylor Spa, 11.6 and 8.4, leads the Eagles to this point in the season. Scott Spa, he didn't really come out of the paint block area. He's a 10-foot and in guy.
Yeah, no doubt. Weathers will step out a little bit more, but as I watch him sit here and shoot three-pointer after three-pointer out here, but He's truly a post player, and he does a good job on the backboard, 7 rebounds a night.
And that's Keandre Weathers, and the other Weathers, he's a 5'9" guard. He's a junior. He'll also start for this team.
They have the appropriate nicknames, Big Man and Little Man.
Yeah. I might reference that tonight, Big Weathers, Little Weathers.
There you go.
But DeAndre Weathers, 9.2 points a game. He paces the Eagles in the backcourt. Chase Horde at 8.6. Eagles only averaging a little less than 50 a game. They shoot 42% from the field, 29% from the three-point line, and 64% from the free throw line. On the other hand, Adair County averaging 69. Scott, they're averaging 20 more points per game than Campbellsville. Could that come into play tonight? You just try to outscore Campbellsville.
You just got to get the game moving, though. That's the problem against Campbellsville. When we played them that first time over there at home, they took 2 minutes before they even made the first shot. They got the tip, run 2.5 minutes off the clock before a shot was even attempted.
Scott, if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, there was a technical foul called.
It was 1-0.
It was 1-0. They ran 2.5 minutes off the clock before they shot the basketball. Adair County, they're coming in off a Scott, that score is not right.
68-30 or 68-61.
68-61 loss to Taylor County on Tuesday, and that puts the Indians 2-3 in the district. Connor Loy leads away, 22.2 for the Indians. He's the number 2 free throw shooter now in the state of Kentucky at 90.4%. Dawson Gilbert adds 11.8. Loy needs 16 to surpass the 1,500-point plateau. And the Indians are averaging 69 points per game. They shoot 49% from the field, 34% from the three-point line, and 74%, that's unheard of, from the foul line. And so you don't want to foul this Indian club. Scott, I think the key to this Indian club, Braden Coomer, he's, I guess, for the last 5-6 games, he's been a different player. He's been in attack mode, and he's really using his athleticism around the basket.
Yeah, he's been double digits the last 3 games. Got his season average up over 10 points a game now, nearly 11. And like you said, he's been great the last 3 games especially. Starting lineups first for Campbellsville. They'll start at guard, a 5'7" freshman, Lee Colvin. Also at guard, a 5'9" junior, DeAndre Weathers. A 5'8" senior at guard, Chase Horde. At forward, a 6'1" senior, Taylor Spall. And at forward, a 6' junior, Keandre Weathers. For the Indians at forward, they'll start a 6'1" sophomore, Camden Burton. Also at forward, a 6'4" sophomore, Brayton Coomer. The guards will be a 6'1" freshman, Dawson Gilbert, a 5'10" sophomore, Carter White, and a 6' sophomore, Connor Lloyd.
Athletic director over here at Campbellsville, Tim Davis. You all remember Tim, a longtime coach at Campbellsville, won a state championship at Marion County. Superintendent of schools over here. He graduated 1 year after I did at the same high school, Scott. He's a Spencer County High School graduate. Kirby Smith, superintendent of schools over here, and Principal Weston Jones. We're ready to go. The tip's controlled by Adair County. Loy's got it. Loy comes across the timeline. Man-to-man, looks like from Campbellsville. Connor's going to take a 3. He dribbled into it. His Horde backed off of him. No good. Rebounded by Weathers. Weathers gives it over to Weathers. Adair County's in that zone, Scott. Here's DeAndre Weathers. Here's Weathers. A long 3. No good. Rebounded by Burton. Camden up to Loy. Connor. Stop and go. Drives in. Flips it up. Contact. No call. Spall gets the rebound. It's the same officiating crew as the first game. They really, I thought, let the girls play. There's Weathers. It's a 2-3 zone for the Indians.
That's advantage Campbellsville if they let them play, too.
Here's Horde. And, Scott, it's going to be a turtle. It's going to be a turtle place if Adair County stays in this zone. And it might work. I hope it works. But I'm just telling you, the pace is going to be slower than slow. Here's Horde. Horde gives it to Colvin. Colvin to Spall. Spall wide open, lays it in.
Coomer took a chance there, went over the top, and when he didn't get there, Spall had a wide open avenue to the basket.
Loy, he dribbles down. Dribble handoff to Coomer. He drives it hard with the right hand, flips it up. Good
start by Brayton. A little baby hook shot across the lane.
Brayton with a great finish with the offhand there as he was going hard to his right, flipped it up with his right hand back toward his left. Adair County in a 3/4 court trap this time. Weathers skips it over to Horde. Horde had the shot.
Their spacing is great, Campbellsville's is.
Didn't take it. Weathers drives in. Colvin in the corner. Colvin picks his dribble up. Spa right at the free throw line, back to Horde. And they'll methodically run time. Colvin to Spa, to Weathers, back to Spa. Spa loses a handle. Colvin thought about the three, didn't take it. Here's Horde to Weathers. Weathers to Spa, back to Horde. Wide open, doesn't even look at the basket.
Yeah, don't even look to shoot.
Here's Spa. He almost
dribble.
a double dribble, no
A
call.
double dribble.
Weathers, Colvin.
That's the double dribble.
Colvin drives in, flips it up with the right hand, no good. Give Coomer the board. Off to Lloyd, down the left side. Connor thought about the three. Coomer's going to take a long three right to the top of the key. Good! That's a Kane Auto, Napa Auto Parts three-pointer. Check them out on Campbellsville Road. They got all your auto parts, all your needs, trucks, Marines. Scott, go ahead.
First quarter night's brought to you by Barger Insurance Agency. Let them protect you. Proudly insuring Kentucky farmers, individuals, and businesses since 1929. Visit their website, bargerins.com, for more details.
Lee Colvin, he finds an open spot in the corner of that 2-3 zone. He drills a three on the other end for Campbellsville. We're all tied up at 5. Lloyd. Here's a clear out. Lloyd to Coomer. Coomer drives it hard to the basket. Good find to Camden Burton, and he gets hammered by Spa, and that'll be 2 free throws for Camden. Great look by Brayton, Scott.
He drew both defenders.
The early attack by Coomer drew 2 Campbellsville defenders, and he found the open Camden Burton on the off block. Camden will have 2 free throws, brought to you by Columbia Pharmacy. Camden, 2 dribbles, bends his knees, leaves it short, no good. Camden will have 1 more. 5:02 to go. Camden, he makes the second one. Indians lead it 6-5 here in the early going. There's a 3-quarter court trap. There, Kenny, it's a vanilla. They're really not looking to, they're just looking to gap Campbellsville and for them to make a mistake. Here's Colvin to Spa, a little 6-footer, good.
Got the ball in the middle right there. Done a good job of sending it home.
Spa, like I said in the pregame show, he's a 10-foot inning guy, Scott. He's not going to take a bad shot. Campbellsville man-to-man this possession. Lloyd over to White. White drives in. Carter, a little 10-footer, no good. Rebounded by Weathers.
Went all the way down and came out.
Weathers gives it to Little Weathers. Down the right side, Weathers to Spa. Back to Horde to Weathers to Spa. A little jump hook, good from about 8 foot.
Campbellsville able to looks to attack early, or they'll run clock. There's no in between.
Connor with a long three off the right side. Can't get it to go. Rattles out. Rebounded by Weathers. That's Keandre Weathers. Here's a long three by Colvin. Good.
Like I said, attack early. If it's not there, pull it out.
Colvin. Here's Coomer. Coomer loses the ball. Knocked away by Spa. Lee Colvin's got it to Weathers. 12-6. Eagles lead it. Weathers in the corner. Throws it to Colvin. Colvin reverses to Horde. Horde back to Colvin. Swings it to Weathers. They give it to Weathers in the corner. Back to Spa. Here's Little Weathers with a 3. Good.
Shooting us out of the gym right now, John.
DeAndre Weathers.
3 for 4 from the three-point line.
Darren Breeze goes timeout. We got 4 substitutes at the table for the Indians. 15-6. Been all Eagles here in the early going. We'll take a timeout on the Indian Radio Network.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
It's been the hot shooting so far for Campbellsville. Adair County's been a little bit chilly from the floor. We'll have the half-court stat or halftime stats for you.
75% for the Eagles from the field so far, including 3 or 4 from the three-point line.
Adair County gets in their flex offense. Coomer's got it. Coomer throws it to Grant. Lane drives around. He gets hit, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fouls on Keandre Weathers. Big Weathers, his first, team second.
Scott, the 2-3 zone for Adair County, it's been a step slow getting to their spots. It's really hard to play a 2-3 when you're as small as the Indians. They're little, and there's no resistance with Campbellsville getting the ball in the middle. When they get it to the middle, good things happen. The Spa is really taking advantage of his opportunities. Grant missed a pair, left them both short.
Reminds me of my favorite Dr. Rogers quote, Dr. Ronald Rogers quote, "We're small, but we make up for it by being slow."
Here's Howard. Howard gives it to Big Weathers in the corner. Weathers to Spa. Kicks it to Howard. Howard drives to the basket, loses the ball. Coomer's got it. Off to Feast. Feast down the right side. Dribble handoff to Barden. Barden straight away. Gives it back to Feast. They're going to run their offense. Campbellsville switches everything on the perimeter. There's Pyatt. JB. Throws it to Coomer down on the block. Brayton goes up. Thought there was contact. Give Spa credit. He got a paw on it. Campbellsville with the block, and they recover the rebound. Here's Howard. The Weathers in the corner. Gets it to Spa right in that spot that's killed him, right in the middle. Spa flips it to Weathers. Colvin thought about the three, didn't take it. Spa faces up, back to Howard. To Weathers. Weathers, a little 10-footer, no good. Rebounded by Barden. Barden gives it to Feast down the right side. 2:03 to go. Feast kicks it to Grant, but stolen. Howard read the pass by Feast, and he lays it in.
And baited him into that one. He faked like he's going into cover of Colton. When Colton throw it out, he was already there ready to steal it.
Danger time for the Indians. They're down 17-6, and they hadn't had an answer on the defensive end for sure. If you just joined us, there's 4 starters out of the ballgame. Spa with a steal. Spa drives in, has his shot blocked. Grant fouls. That'll be 2 free throws.
First foul on Lane Grant, first foul on the Indians.
And Miller's going to check in for Adair County.
Coach Bree's gone 10 deep already.
Jaden Miller.
John, we was talking about how we'd attack this game. Does getting down like this early change what you might have wanted to do?
I think sometimes, you can just overthink things with young kids. I mean, I can't explain it. Adair County has, we've called it every game this year, pretty much every game, and they look like they're treading in quicksand out here.
Yep. That's why I'm thinking maybe go to man-to-man and just see how you do.
He missed or made a pair. Spa did 19-6. Adair County down by 13 points. Here's Miller. Miller on the right side. Pyatt doesn't even post up on the block. He was wide open. Here's Grant. Grant back to Miller. Miller drives in. Flips it up from 8 feet. Good. Give Jaden a basket. 19-8.
Put points off the bench.
Good to see him get on the scoreboard here. Young man plays extremely hard. Had some really good JV games this year. Here's Howard. And we got a sub that's checked in the game. That's Price for Campbellsville. Weathers. Colvin, a long 3. Short, no good. Rebounded by Pyatt. Pyatt gives it over to Feast. 48 seconds to go. Feast to Barden. Barden's over by the hash. He's almost standing out of bounds. Campbellsville's pushing us out a little bit far, Scott. They're really challenging the passing lanes. Adair County's going to run their flex offense. Miller's got it. 34 seconds. Barden back to Miller. 28 seconds to go. Here's Pyatt. Pyatt to Barden, and it wasn't there. Knocked off Barden's foot. It'll go to Campbellsville here.
Would like to try to get under double digits heading the second quarter. It's going to be hard to get that done now.
That's a double whammy on that turnover because you want to get the last shot.
Yep.
And now Campbellsville is going to get the last shot. If you miss at the horn, it's okay, but you can't give up 2 on this end. Howard to Colvin. Back to Howard, to Weathers, between the circles, 7 seconds. Weathers in a ball screen, high ball screen, wide open Price in the corner. No good. Colvin gets it, missed a gimme at the horn, and that'll do it. 19-8. Eagles lead it here at Paul J. Coote. We'll be back in a minute on the Indian Radio Network.
There are over 20,000 prescription drugs approved by the FDA. When it it comes time to fill your prescriptions, you want a pharmacy you can trust. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy has been providing the community with fast, friendly, convenient service for 28 years. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, 706 Jamestown Street, is Columbia's hometown pharmacy. Stop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30.
Jeffrey's Hardware Wholesale and Electric is one of the longest-standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
Scott, we're back here. Paul J. Coops. Been all Campbellsville early, 19-8.
Yeah, Campbellsville shooting. They cooled off just a little bit, still 55%. But one thing I noticed by looking at the stats, they got 5 more attempts than we did in the first quarter.
Here's Weathers, man-to-man this time for the Indians. Here's Spa. Spa gives it to Weathers. Now Campbellsville's in a flex. Grant steals it from Weathers. Grant lays it in.
Nice job. I like that matchup right there for the Indians. Lane uses quickness.
Derek Haney's going to pick him up full court man-to-man, so we've seen Coach Breeze make a change here. He's went from the zone to a three-quarter court. Now he's straight man. He's picking him up full court.
Call Lane for the foul. He's getting really aggressive there. It's 2 on Lane. Team's second. He's got both of them.
19-10. Southern Nest scoreboard update. Campbellsville Eagles lead it. When you want the best, call Southern Nest, southern-nest.com. Weathers to Howard. Howard on the right side. He's 6 feet behind the free throw line. A terrible pass to Spa. He retrieves it. Coomer, he's going to back up inside the 3. Weathers has got it. Weathers, he's a southpaw. He's going to his right. Gives it to Howard. Back to Weathers. They're going to get in a screen and roll.
Lane got his 3rd foul.
And Lane switched off. His man set the ball screen, and Lane got called on a reach. That's 3 fouls on him.
I've never seen somebody. I've seen somebody with 3 fouls in the first half, but not all the team's fouls. They're getting only 3 fouls.
Lane's going to stay in the ball game with those 3. Here's Weathers. He's checked by Jaden Miller. Here's Colvin. Tried to enter it into Weathers off his foot, out of bounds. It'll go back to the Indians.
That was caused by Lane. Lane got his hand in there and knocked it off Weathers. He's staying aggressive with those 3 fouls.
Here's Lloyd to inbound it. Throws it to Coomer. Back to Lloyd. Derek Kennedy's going to walk it up. 6:47 to go. Connor gives it over to Grant. Grant, he's going to drive in. Has the ball deflected by Weathers. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indians.
Lloyd. Man-to-man's just pushing us way out on the floor trying to run our offense.
Lloyd tries to post up Howard on the block. Spin move in the lane. He goes up from 6 feet. Good.
Let everything clear out the ball fake.
Connor did a nice job at not rushing that. Took his time, let the defense clear. He knocked the shot down. I think that's his first basket of the ball game, Scott.
Sure is.
He's had a couple really good looks from 3. Rattled out on him. Here's Howard. Howard drives in the paint. Colvin. He drives in. Weathers. Scott, they pass up.
A lot more shots than I pass up.
They pass up good shots to try to get great shots, and that's their philosophy. I have no problem with that. It's working for them. Here's Howard. He's checked by Lloyd. Howard drives in, flips it up off the glass. No good. Coomer goes up high to get it. Here's Miller down the right side. Jaden drives in. He gets hammered by Big Weathers.
That's his second, team's 3rd. That could be big there. If he stays in the game, you got to go keep on attacking him. Get a little bit of that size out of the game. Jaden's played some good minutes since he coming in.
Keandre, 6 foot. He looks bigger than that to me.
He's a left tackle, too. He moves his feet really well.
Plays
He's a great football player.
He plays bigger than that. He's a post guy. Miller misses the free throw to the left.
Price is going to re-enter. The Indians 1 for 5 from the free throw line to start this game. after we bragged on them so much about making their free throws.
Jaden makes 1 of 2. 19-13.
Got it down to 6.
Weathers over to Howard. Howard to Price. A long 3 in the corner.
Rebound.
No good.
Good, Blaine.
Blaine stuck his nose in there, got the rebound. Here's Howard back to Weathers. Weathers, a little jump hook from 8 feet. Good. Here's Coomer down the right side. He outruns the post player, Taylor Spa, to the block. Spa thought he got all ball. They're going to call Spa on the foul.
That's 2 on him.
2 on him.
Both big men's got 2 fouls here, so the Indians really need to push the ball inside right here.
Caden Bloyd to check in for Spa. Free throw no good by Coomer.
Free throw. That makes us 2 for 7. Shoot their percentage on the season, we'd be down by 3 points instead of 7 right now. Or it's 8.
Free throw no good. He missed a pair. Price pulls it down, gives it over to Howard, and they'll be patient and methodical. Howard, he comes across the timeline. He gives it to Weathers. Weathers to Price. Got a wide open 3. Didn't take it. They're just going to reset. Here's Weathers on the left side. We're at 5 minutes. Now Derek Kane's going to run and jump. Weathers throws it away. Carter White stepped in the passing lane. Miller lays it in.
Nice job. That's 5 off the bench for Jaden.
Jaden with a good catch and a good finish. Give Carter White a great pass right there on the move. That was a tough pass. He had to thread the needle. Here's Weathers. He goes by.
Don't leave him.
Here's Colvin, a long 3 off the wing. No good. Coomer goes up high to get it. Derek County with a little bit of rhythm here.
Oh, wow.
Here's Carter White. Carter drives baseline.
Nice pass.
Miller lays it in.
Give Jaden 7 quick off the bench.
Keith Atkins. Jaden Miller with 7 points off that bench. 21-17, 4:24 to go.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout, Keith Atkins. Scott, go ahead.
Second quarter tonight's brought to you by Grissom Martin Funeral Home, a quality funeral home in Columbia and Adair County, offering caring arrangements that realize that a funeral ceremony or cremation service are as much for the family and friends as it is for the deceased. Visit their website, grissommartin.com.
It's got a little bit of rhythm for Adair County. As an injection of energy, Jaden Miller off that bench. I think he's really gave Indians a lift. A couple of the starters, we hadn't seen them for a while, Scott. Dawson Gilbert, Camden Burton, they hadn't been back in the ball game. Been Lane Grant and Jaden Miller. Seen a little bit of Blaine Barton as the Indians have drawn within 4 here as we're halfway through the second quarter, Scott.
Yeah, and that's Indians outscored them 9-2 to start this quarter. Got right back in this one.
Full court pressure. Looks like a zone. Price, a long 3 in the corner. Good.
Finally hit one. That was 1 for 3 for him now. It's that all 3 of them come from that same spot.
There's Lloyd, drives to the basket, flips it in off the glass.
Makes a big difference. Howard is always one of those defenders that get up under you and always has help at the basket. With the 2 big boys out, there's no help there. Connor got all the way there.
Here's Campbellsville. They break the full court pressure. Howard, he pulls up from 10 feet. No good. Give Carter White the rebound off to Lloyd. 3:50 to go. Connor, he's going to dribble into a long 3. No good. Rebounded by Bloyd.
I'm crazy about that shot, I'll be honest.
Dawson Gilbert gets up off that bench. Here's Price, wide open in the corner. Bingo. That's 2 of them, and coach is really upset.
Don't blame him. We're not trying to guard anybody over there.
Nobody's in the corner guarding that Price. Got, he's a standstill shooter, and I think the one thing you do with him is just run at him and make him put it on the floors. He's not going to be able to finish him with the tall trees, but he's been wide open. He's knocked a couple threes down, and now, Scott, after clawing all the way back, the Indians trail by 8. Your thoughts?
It's poor defense right there. I think we took a rush shot on the offensive end and come back and didn't guard a soul down there, and he's connected 2 trips in a row.
A good crowd over here tonight, Campbellsville. Homecoming night. Indians have brought a good crowd for a Friday night, Scott.
Sure have. 5 new players in for Adair County.
And if you're home listening and you want to watch, First and Farmer sponsors the stream. It's a YouTube page. Barden with a long three off that right side. No good. Pite with a rebound off to Burton. Lays it in.
Good pass right there.
Give JB the offensive rebound and the assist. Camden Burton finishes. He's got 3 points. Weathers. It's a little three-quarter court trap. It's very vanilla. Price has got it in the corner. Excuse me, that's Colvin. Colvin to Howard. Campbellsville's had to really go small. No Spa, no Weathers. Here's Bloyd. Back to Price. A long three. Good.
Might ought to guard him. Might ought to guard him.
That's Price. Howard to Barden to Gilbert. Gilbert straight away. Picks his dribble up. Off the Feast. Gives it to Pite. Pite. Good move by JB. Missed a shot. He's going to shoot 2.
Fouls on Bloyd. His first, team's 5th.
Lanigan Price. He's a 5'8" 8th grader, Scott.
Yeah, didn't even play in the first time we played them. Wasn't even on the team at that point. He was still playing middle school ball. Come in with 9 points. He averages 1.5 points a game.
Had a really good first half, hasn't he?
He sure has.
Pite makes 2 Columbia Pharmacy free throws. Good job by JB to convert those. It's 7 points. And Price comes up hobbled here, Scott.
Almost dead legged or something. Might have got a knee in the thigh or something like that. But almost look at the old dead leg right there.
I'll tell you, if I'm his coach, as long as his right arm still works and stays in the ball game, he can just stand over in that corner. That's where he's been very effective, just standing over in that corner. Here's Howard. 2:33 to go. Indians trail by 7 if you just joined us, 30-23. Here's Bloyd. Bloyd to Colvin, to Weathers. Weathers drives in, flips it up, good.
They just make us scramble and just find an opening and just score.
There's Pite. Pite drives in. JB flips it up, no good. That was a tough shot on the move. He tried to up and under it. Wasn't there. Price straight away. He thought about it.
I don't blame him. He's carrying a hot hand right now.
Here's Weathers. Weathers drives in, pulls up from 10 feet. No good. Give Feast a rebound. He blocked out good on Bloyd. Here's Barden. Back to Feast. Swing it to Gilbert. His first good look of the game. No good. Left it short. Price with the rebound. And he's tied up.
Jump ball.
Yeah, Adair County basketball, 32-23.
Job by JB to extend the possession. Indians, after struggling with the three-point line the last couple of games, start this one 1 for 6.
Gilbert. Here's Barden, straight away. Barden gives it over to Feast. Adair County gets in their flex offense. Here's Barden, straight away. Blaine, a long three, good.
Left him open. He
that was
right
about
into it.
6 feet behind the line. We'll say a 25-footer. Barden knocks it in. A big one. It pulls Adair County to within 6. 1:20 to go. Can we get a stop on this end? Howard throws it away.
Yep. There's the first stop.
He had Price in the corner, but the ball looked like it slipped off the side of Howard's hand.
He had to have done something because he had just a straight pass to him.
Indians with a good opportunity here. They trail at 32-26. Colton Feast, Camden Burton to Pite. Pite. Adair County running their flex offense. Camden Burton catches it on the block.
There you go, Camden.
He looks to take him. Camden goes up, has a shot block. They're going to get Colvin on the foul. That's a good, like a good call from out of Adair County bench, Scott.
Saw the matchup. Camden got a good 3 or 4 inches on him and can really get up in there.
I really like that because Campbellsville's too big out of the game. They can't really help with post help. Camden airballs the first free throw.
Make us 4 for 11 from the line now.
Camden will have one more. He wasn't going to leave that one short for sure. He's way too hard. 32-26. He missed a pair. Weathers comes across the timeline. Weathers. guarded by Feast. Weathers, he just keeps the dribble alive. Uses both hands very well. Colton's trying to pressure him, 33 seconds. Here's Colvin. Colvin drives in. Floyd's got it, doesn't even look at the basket.
Don't even guard him.
Here's Howard. He's got Barden checking him. Howard keeps his dribble alive, 16 seconds. Howard. They're gonna go for one shot.
Yep.
We're under 10 seconds. 32-26. Howard. He
Good
drives
job.
in, and
Good
that's
job,
a charge.
Camden Burton. Great job.
Camden Burton stepped in and took the charge, and that's going to give Adair County, Scott, 3.8 seconds. They'll have maybe time for a desperation heave here.
Got a few dribbles here. We got to use them. We got 3 dribbles.
Here's Barden. He catches it at half court. He shoots
Fouled.
it up.
He got fouled. He sure did.
That's going to be no good.
He got fouled, John.
And that's going to do it here. 32-26. Indians trail Campbellsville at the half here on the Indian Radio Network.
Brad Hodges here, Market President with First and Farmers National Bank. Do you bank on Saturdays? Beginning on November 12th, First and Farmers National Bank is changing our Saturday banking location to 114 Will Walker Road. Is Russell Road your favorite branch? No worries. They will still be open regular banking hours Monday through Friday. First and Farmers National Bank, putting you first. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Hi, this is Kylie McCovens. I'm a Greene County High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning my degree in Human Services and Counseling. At LWC, I've met new people, had the opportunity to become involved on campus, and I've loved being a part of campus ministry. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Welcome back to Campbellsville High School, where the Eagles lead the Indians 32-26 at the break. 3 lead changes, 2 ties in this one. Largest Campbellsville lead was at 13 points. The Indians led this by their biggest lead at 3 points at 6-3 in the first quarter. For Campbellsville, 12 of 23 from the field, 52%. 6 of 11 from the three-point line for 55%, and they've hit both free throws they've taken. They had 11 rebounds in the first half, 1 of those offensive. 6 turnovers, 8 assists, 2 steals for the Eagles. They're led in scoring by Lanigan Price has 9 points. He's got 3 three-pointers off the bench. DeAndre Weathers has 7. Taylor Spall 8. Lee Colvin 6. Chase Horde 2 for a total of 32. Leading rebounder for Campbellsville in the first half was Spall and DeAndre Weathers with 3 rebounds each. For the Indians, 10 of 20 from the field, even 50%. 2 of 8 from the three-point line, 25%. Only 4 of 12 from the free throw line for 33%. 11 rebounds also for Adair County, 1 offensive. They committed 5 turnovers, had 4 assists, and 1 steal. Jaden Miller leading the way off the bench, 7 points in the first half. Barton Coomer had 5 points, Connor Lloyd 4, Blaine Barton 3, Camden Burton 3, Lane Grant 2, J.B. Pite 2 for a total of 26. So, John, the things I see right here are right off the bat are that the Campbellsville has hit 6 three-pointers. We've hit 2. And we are also 4 for 12 from the free throw line. So you take that into account, we're lucky to be down 6.
Yeah, I mean, Adair County really had no offensive rhythm that whole half. Give Campbellsville credit. I thought Adair County, really cold from the three-point line. Scott, for this team to really play at their maximum potential, Braden Coomer's got to play. He steps us up, and we got to make threes. And if we don't do either or one of the two, we're just not going to get to our maximum potential.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So the Indians trail 32-26 at the break. Your halftime show has been brought to you by Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin of Columbia, the dealership that provides you with the best experience possible of finding the right vehicle for your family. Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin Columbia can be found online at donfranklinauto.com or call Tim at 270-634-0702. We'll send it back for an extended break, hear from our sponsors, and come back for second half action. You're listening to the Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Kentucky Sanitation Services is a waste management company with solutions tailored to each client's need. They provide garbage dumpster services for your business, home, or farm, as well as a variety of roll-off boxes from 10 cubic yards all the way up to 40 cubic yards. They have containers that can handle any size job, from cleaning out your basement or for a large demolition project. Call 270-634-4637 or check them out on Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services.
Duo Broadband now gives you more ways to stream TV. Get Duo TV with your favorite local and national networks, plus sports and entertainment channels. Find a package that's right for you on our website. How about streaming services like Netflix, Disney, Apple TV, Sling, and others? Duo has partnered with My Bundle to organize streaming. Corral your streams so you know what you have and what you're paying. Check out duobroadband.com/Duo TV.
If you're an apartment dweller or rent a home, a renter's insurance policy protects your personal property in case of fire or theft. Just because you rent doesn't mean you don't need insurance. Hi, this is Vanessa with Barger Insurance. Let me and Kentucky National help you. Stop by for a quote today. We're located at 326 Public Square in Columbia, or call 270-384-2457. We're also on the web at bargerins.com.
Hello, I'm Doyle Lloyd, branch manager at the Columbia office of Community Trust Bank. Whatever your plans for a loan, whether it be a home loan, construction loan, a home equity loan, or small business loan, let Community Trust Bank help. And now may be a great time with loan rates near historic lows. Our friendly, professional staff at our many branches will be happy to assist you. Stop by and see me at our local office located at 1005 Jamestown Street. I look forward to meeting you. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Who is Duo Broadband? Duo is a homegrown company serving the region for over 65 years. We are your friends and neighbors, and we're customers just like you. We care about value, we care about quality, service, and doing a job right. We are here when you need us, because we're here even when you don't. If you see one of our Duo Broadband service trucks in your neighborhood, give them a wave. They're working to keep your telecom services flowing fast and reliably.
Hi, this is Cameron Smith. I'm a Campbellsville High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning a degree in secondary education. At LWC, I've met new people, become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the sports programs. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
For over 20 years, J.L. Gate Company has been providing farmers in and around central Kentucky with high-quality, long-lasting gates to make doing what they love more efficient. They take pride in supporting the small businesses and farms that make this state and country so successful. That's why all their products are made right here in the USA. J.L. Gate Company, located on Greensburg Road. Give them a call at 270-385-6060. That's 270-385-6060.
Let J&S Auto Sales show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car in Columbia. They believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right. Their friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is here to help you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget. Shop their virtual showroom of used cars, trucks, and SUVs online at jnsautosalesky.org. J&S Auto Sales, here to help you find that perfect car you deserve, priced to fit your budget.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
John Shelley, Scott Bennett, we're back here at Paul J. Coop Gymnasium, and we just completed our halftime show. Scott had all the stats for you. Not many stats, Scott. Indians with 26 points, and they trail at 32-26 at the half.
But in all reality, John, though, it's really more to Adair County's pace. Campbellsville averaging in the 40s. They've already got 32 points, which is probably not a good thing. I mean, it's
I thought a key part of that half was when Weathers and Spa went to the bench with 2 fouls, and Campbellsville extended the lead, if anything. They had it to 10. Adair County with a couple baskets cuts it to 6 late here in the first half. So let's see if the Indians can make some halftime adjustments and come out of here with a win. Third quarter tonight brought to you by, let me find it, Scott, brought to you by Adair County Farm Bureau North, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Company's #1 property and casualty insurance provider in Kentucky. With local agents, their members enjoy an unmatched level of dedication and service. Give them a call, 385-9137. And we got a completely different lineup out here, Scott.
Yes. Lane Grant will get the second half started along with Jaden Miller. They'll join Carter White and who's the other one?
Here's Weathers.
They'll join Carter White, Connor Loy, and Brayton Coomer.
Weathers. Steal by Coomer. He jumped the passing lane. Braden, wide open layup. And that's a good way to start the third quarter to change Uncle Mo. Spa's got it. Spa gives it back to Weathers. Full court man-to-man for Adair County. Here's Howard. Howard gives it across the timeline. Howard penetrates in the lane. Nothing there. They're going to leave Weathers wide open. Coomer's got the assignment. Howard.
Campbellsville's pulling it out.
A little Weathers. Adair County switches the ball screen. Weathers gives it to Weathers. Back to Spa, right at the top of the key to Weathers on the right side. They run some action from other block to near side block, and that's going to be a foul on Braden Coomer.
Braden's first, team's first.
Braden reached over the back.
It's a foul there. You'd rather him not get, but he might have kept Weathers from getting a layup, too, by doing that.
Howard over to Colvin. Back to Howard. Wide open three on the right side. No good. Rebounded by Carter White. Carter gives it over to Loy.
Big possession.
Loy wide open to Coomer under the basket. Missed the layup. Coomer gets it back. Puts it in.
He was trying to draw that third foul on Spall, but almost messed it up and didn't get the basket, but he come back and got it.
Full court man-to-man. Kind of seems to have got the Adair County moving a little bit better, Scott. They're really active on defense. Give them credit here. Spa, he thought about the 12-footer right on the baseline, but now he thinks better. He picks his dribble up. He's in trouble. Spa back to Howard. He's going to drive it in. Kicks it off his foot. Loy's got it. 2-on-1. Connor flips it over to White. White flips it up. No good.
Double clutched it. Go up strong.
Campbellsville's Weathers affected the shot. Howard to Colvin. Colvin.
Don't leave him.
On the right wing, back to Howard.
Don't leave a shooter, John.
Weathers, 32-30. Adair County with a 4-0 run to start quarter three. Weathers dribbles with the right hand, shot fake, back to Big Weathers, a long three, good.
That's killer. That is absolutely killer.
He hadn't looked at the basket prior to that one. He pulled the trigger as soon as he caught it. Loy, straight away, Connor. Gives it to White. Adair County's going to run their offense. There's Miller straight away. Miller. He's going to drive it to the basket. Has a shot blocked by Big Weathers. Good move by Jaden. He thought he had daylight. Weathers recovered to block it. There's Little Weathers. Gives to Spa. Back to Howard. Howard. Weathers on the right side. They're looking for Spa on the block. He's got Grant on him. They're going to post him up. Here's Spa, turns with a little 10-foot jump hook. Beautiful.
Give him 10, first player in the game in double figures.
So after it got to 2, now it's back to 5. Here's Coomer.
Back to 7.
Or to 7, excuse me. Here's Lloyd down on the block. He posts Howard up. Drives baseline, spins. Weathers comes over with help, and Connor drug his pivot foot.
Trying to get through the trap there, and he did. He drug it.
Connor looked for his teammates there opposite the block. Nobody was open, and he tried to reverse it up on the other side. They got him for dragging his pivot foot. Barden comes in the ball game for Miller. Here's Colvin, full court pressure. Howard almost runs into Colvin.
That's what I say. His own players defending him.
No damage done. Carter White, he picks Howard.
Shoots the
ball. Goes up, missed the shot. Carter gets the rebound, puts it in. Yeah, Carter. Colvin down the right side. He's being trapped, and that's close to being off Campbellsville. Knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to the Eagles. 37-32. We've almost played half the third quarter. Here's Weathers. Weathers straight away. Gives it to Keandre Weathers. To Spa. Under the basket. Weathers lays it in.
I'm not sure how Brayton missed that ball.
Brayton went for the steal, missed it. His man caught it. No help there. Barden. There's a long three off the right side. Good.
Big shot.
Blaine Barden brings Adair County to within 4. 39-35. The pace favors the Indians right now.
Yeah, we sped them up successfully.
Here's Weathers. Weathers over to Spa. Spa. He's going to drive Coomer to the basket. Lost his balance. Missed a shot. Big Weathers with the rebound. Spa with a 15-footer. No good. Give Coomer the rebound.
Good block out right there by Lane Grant. Drew that foul.
Adair County fan yells out, give him a saddle. He did. He was on Lane's back right there. Lane's going to check out of the ball game.
3 on Big Weathers, Keandre Weathers. He's guarding Blaine Barden. That's a matchup favoring Blaine with the quickness. I get it to Blaine, let him go one-on-one and attack him.
Gilbert checks in the ball game. There's Adair County in there. Motion offense. Here's White.
Connor's posted up down here. He wants it.
They're going to throw it into Connor in the short corner. He turns and faces up to Howard. Drives it baseline. Gets caught behind the backboard. Spa.
How did he get that shot off?
Affect Connor's shot. He knocks it down over the bigger Spa. He went through Spa's chest, Scott.
Yeah.
Connor showed a lot of strength, and all of a sudden it's back to 2, and the Indians are on the move. Here's a turnover. Oh, he saved it.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
What a save by Keandre Weathers as Howard sailed it over his head, and he fired it back in, and Gilbert deflected it out of bounds back to Campbellsville. Big play.
It was. Huge play.
Howard. He's checked by Carter White. 3:06 to go. Howard. He drives it baseline. And
who fouled him?
I didn't see the contact.
I didn't see either. I think he faked everybody out. Carter White's gonna pick up the foul. It's his first, team second.
He lost his balance. Yeah. Howard did, and threw a wild shot up there. But anyway, I'm not going to referee. He gets the call.
I will. He wasn't touched. I think he faked the official out on that one.
Howard makes the first free throw. And the sharpshooter's back in the game, Scott Price. You got to find him. Of course, Adair County's playing man. He shouldn't be as much of a factor here in this half. Here's Lloyd to Coomer. Nice shot fake. Missed a layup. Barden with the rebound. And
they called it on Spall. That's his third. Big foul call right there.
I'm saying he hit Coomer in the side of the head on the shot. Be 2 free throws for Braden. 2:48 to go.
See if the Indians can improve from the foul line this half. Only 4 for 12 first half.
Coomer makes the free throw.
First Indian in double digits. He's got 10 now. We got it to 2 a while ago, and
that was a good read. That was a good read by Braden Scott. He was in the flex offense, and Campbellsville was playing him to make the guard-to-guard pass, which comes out of the offense, and he just faked the pass and one hard power dribble, and all of a sudden he's got the Indians to within one. Full court pressure. Price has got it in the corner to Spa. Spa over to Weathers. Weathers drives it to the baseline, kicks it to Colvin. Colvin back to.
Don't leave him.
Here's Price, a long three in the corner. Beauty. Scott, it was against the zone. Adair County went back zone that time. And I'm really surprised, especially with Price checking into the game. Coomer, he goes hard to the basket. Carter White, here's a long three by Carter. No good. Gilbert gets a rebound. Gilbert, he goes back up, and they're going to get Dawson on the charge.
It's his first foul, team's third of the half. And once again, we get it down to a single possession. Campbellsville answers with a three-pointer. Seems like they've done it every single time.
Scott, he's standing down there by himself again. Adair County's in a 2-2-1 three-quarter court. They're going to drop back into a 2-3.
Oh,
here's a dangerous pass. Weathers has got it. Weathers pulls up from 15, no good. Give Carter White the rebound off to Loy. Loy with a great pass to Coomer. Coomer saves it to Barden. Back to Loy, straight away. Connor, he's been really quiet in this one offensively. Here's White. White gives it over to Coomer. White's got it. They're going to post Connor up on the block. They throw it to him. He's got Horde on him. He faces up, gives it to Coomer, lays it in. That was a beautiful pass right there by Connor. He caught it on that baseline and made a nice, just dropped it off to his teammate Coomer, cutting to the basket. Here's Weathers, a minute 12 to go. It's 2, 43-41. That scoreboard update's brought to you by Southern Nest. When you want the best, call Southern Nest. Weathers. Barden gets on the floor, but
hustle.
He can't come up with it. Spa's got it. Weathers, a three out of the corner, no good.
Good rebound.
Rebounded by Loy. Loy gives it up to Coomer. Coomer over to White, lays it in.
Finally got it tied. Now get another stop.
Adair County ties it up at 43. We're under 40 seconds here in the third quarter. That's over and back.
Sure is.
Turnover, Colvin. Bloyd's going to check in the ball game for Campbellsville.
Yeah, Spall's got them 3 fouls. Got to get him out of there. Don't pick up that fourth one before the fourth quarter starts.
Gilbert to take it out. Gilbert throws it to Lloyd. It's one shot time for Adair County.
Indians last led 6-3. Let's see if they can get the lead here now.
No, I think they're going to go ahead and attack here. Here's White. White gives it to Gilbert. Gilbert throws it into Coomer on the block. He's got the much smaller Lloyd on him. Lloyd fouled him. That was a good call.
Good attack right there by Brayton. It's his second, team's third.
Coomer with a hard drive with the right hand, and Lloyd got him with the body. He'll shoot 2.
Coach Breeze going to go to his bench this last possession.
Scott, I can't answer what flipped the light bulb, but Braden Coomer has really stepped his game up the last, 3 weeks, would you say? 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
That. I've heard rumors or something, but I'm not going to mention on the show.
Well, he's
the broadcast.
He's really playing well. He misses the first free throw. Free throw's brought to you by Columbia Pharmacy. This could give Adair County the first lead in a long time.
Got it.
He's got it.
6-3, the last lead the Indians had.
44-43. Grant. He's got Weathers checking him. 2-2-1, three-quarter court. They get it across half. Horde's trapped. Dangerous pass to Weathers. Weathers throws it in the corner to Price. Back to Colvin. 7 seconds. Weathers drives in. Here's Price. A long three out of that corner. No good.
Oh, they're going to call a foul on Adair County.
They're going to get a block-out foul. Scott, the referee even says, he gives the indication that he called the foul on the block-out. Is that a thing of the past, blocking out? I mean, I guess you're allowed to check out, but you can't. We used to teach our guys to move that guy, especially if he's camped out under the basket. You got to push him out there to get that rebound. But they call fouls now. Here's Spa with a running 10-footer. Good at the buzzer. 2.3, and they score it. Campbellsville 45, Adair County 44 after 3 quarters. We got a dandy here at Campbellsville High School. We'll be back in a minute on the Indian Radio Network.
There are over 20,000 prescription drugs approved by the FDA. When it comes time to fill your prescriptions, you want a pharmacy you can trust. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy has been providing the community with fast, friendly, convenient service for 28 years. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, 706 Jamestown Street, is Columbia's hometown pharmacy. Stop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30.
Jeffrey's Hardware Wholesale and Electric is one of the longest-standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
We're back here. Adair County had the lead, Scott, but for a very short time, as actually Adair County had gotten the stop on the missed shot, but they call a block-out rebounding foul with 2.3. Spa hits a 10-footer off the inbounds. Adair County basketball here to start quarter 4. Burton Real Estate and Auction. We'll read that ad in just 1 second. Here's Barden's got it. Barden looking inside. Here's Coomer straight away. Here's Coomer with the right hand. Missed the layup. Braden was wide open. He missed that one.
I think he expected contact and it wasn't there.
He beat his man right there. Weathers went right by him. Here's Horde. Back to Weathers. Barden's got the assignment, Scott. I don't know why the 5 count isn't on. He's close enough. You got to put it. You got to put the 5 count on if he's within reach. Here's Weathers. Still no count. They look like they're kind of in delay mode here. Lloyd's got the assignment on Big Weathers. Back to Little Weathers. Drives in, 15-footer. Tough shot. No good. Give Lloyd the rebound. Lloyd throws it to Barden down the right side. Barden back to Lloyd. Straight away. We played a minute here. Nobody is scored. Here's Gilbert. Here's Coomer straight away to Barden. Here's Lloyd on the block. Adair County running cutters through there. Connor, a little 6-footer with the left hand. Beauty.
Cleared some space to that shoulder again. Done a good job of getting through without fouling.
Connor used the left hand there to perfection to knock that shot down off the glass. Looked like he was going to flip it up with the right hand. He stopped. He does a really good job, Scott, at not traveling.
Yeah.
Using his feet to get into the shot. Howard back to Spa. Spa straight away. 6:26 to go. Adair County by 1, 46-45.
Campbellsville controlling the pace here. Game looked like it's going to get in the 60s. It's going to be hard to get there now.
Howard. Adair County's got the lead, Scott. They're not going to come out and gamble here much. They're just straight man. Here's Spa's got it. Spa to Howard. Missed a shot. They're going to say Gilbert fouled him on the shot.
Dawson's second, team's fourth.
Little backdoor cut right there.
My team's fifth. I missed one on somebody. I'll have to catch that here in a second.
Free throw's good. Makes a pair. Colvin does. 6:01 to go. Timeout on the floor. 47-46. We're on the Indian Radio Network at 93.5.
Brad Hodges here, Market President with First and Farmers National Bank. Do you bank on Saturdays? Beginning on November 12th, First and Farmers National Bank is changing our Saturday banking location to 114 Will Walker Road. Is Russell Road your favorite branch? No worries. They will still be open regular banking hours Monday through Friday. First and Farmers National Bank, putting you first. Member FDIC.
We're back here. Barden to take it out. Adair County. We've had several lead changes here in this fourth quarter. They're looking to regain the lead. They trail by 1. Lloyd gives it to Coomer right at the edge of the free throw line. They're going to run their flex offense. Coomer has it stolen by Spa. Spa's on a run out. Spa flips it up. No good. He missed it. Big break for the Indians. Coomer with a rebound off to Gilbert. Gilbert to Loy. Loy, hesitation dribble, 10-footer, got it. Teardrop. Connor Loy. That was a tough shot, Scott. Toughest shot he's had tonight in traffic. Here's DeAndre Weathers. The Keandre Weathers. Here's Spa. DeAndre on the block. Flips it up, good.
Mismatch right there. Got about 3 or 4 inches, about 45 pounds on Connor.
Here's Loy. Loy gives it over to Coomer, deep on the right side. Gilbert flashes up to the top of the key, reverses it to White, deep on the left side, behind the three-point line. Over to Loy. Shot fake, gets a Campbellsville player up in there. Now they double teaming. Coomer. Gilbert, long three, wide open. Beauty!
Great look.
Dawson Gilbert, his first basket of the game, I think, Scott.
You're exactly right. And a great extra pass by Brayton Coomer right there.
Gives Adair County a 2-point lead. Spa's got it. He's looking into Weathers. Turnover. Goes over his head. Gilbert's got it. He wants to push the pace. Gilbert over to Barden. Thought about the three, didn't take it.
Coach Brady said, whoa, 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 too.
And get back to Loy, and they're going to run their offense. Adair County's been a lot more patient this half, Scott.
A couple of rush shots, but for the most part, a lot more patient.
Dribble handoff to Coomer. He's going all the way to the basket. Flips it in with the left hand. Right, beautiful move. Keith Adkins says, timeout, Campbellsville. Full timeout. We'll take a break here on the Indian Radio Network. 53-49, Indians by 4 when we return.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Hi, this is Kylie McCovens. I'm a Greene County High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning my degree in Human Services and Counseling. At LWC, I've met new people, had the opportunity to become involved on campus, and I've loved being a part of campus ministry. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
We're back here, Paul J. Coop Gymnasium. Scott, I got a good friend listening tonight, Jerry Cox. I want to say a big shout out to Jerry. He's listening from right here in Taylor County. Weathers, he comes up the court here. Weathers with the left hand, Scott. Adair County with a 4-point lead. We're under 4. Here's Spa. They're not guarding. Spa's going to drive Pite to the basket. Flips it up off the glass. A nice move as Spa. Scott, he was not set. He was on the run when he made that. Here's Feast. Colton Feast is checked in the ball game. To Loy. Loy looks for Barden on the basket cut. Adair County's in their flex offense. Here's Pite. Catches it on the block, lays it in.
Good job, Carter White, putting it right in the exact spot he needed to.
Adair County runs their offense to perfection. We've seen a much more patient Adair County ball club this half.
That too, John, and we're running their offense inside the three-point line instead of way outside the three-point line. It makes a huge difference.
Here's Weathers, straight away. He's going to dribble to the right side. Gives it to Spa right at the top of the key. Spa are looking for Keandre Weathers on the duck end, but wasn't there. Here's Horde. Gives it to Colvin. They're looking at Spa on the block. Feast has got the assignment. Spa's got about 5 inches on him. Here's Weathers. Thought about the three. Picks his dribble up to DeAndre Weathers. DeAndre, hard drive, spin move, back to the basket. Flips it up. Good and one.
Fouls on Pite, his first, team's 5th.
It was a really nice move by Weathers. As it was all an individual move as he just put a spin move on, and then it's just a tough finish off the glass. He'll have 1 free throw remaining.
Looking to get to double figures here.
Looking to draw Campbellsville to within 1. Free throw no good. Rattles out. Give Coomer the rebound off to Loy. We're under 3 minutes to go. Loy pushes it down with the left hand as he comes across the time stripe. He's between the circles. Kicks it to Coomer deep on the right wing. Coomer to White right at the top of the key. Looking to reverse it. Not there. White gives it to Barden. Barden over to Coomer. Here's a basket cut by Loy.
Is that not a foul?
He gets Weathers up in the air, and they said a strip by Weathers. My partner thought it was a hack. Thought I heard skin. No call. Here's Weathers. Weathers, he's going to drive it hard to the basket. Picks it up, back to Spa. Spa looks for the clear out, not there. Going to throw it to Weathers. Adair County's going to double team him. Here's a strip on this end. And
ball comes from across here when the official's right here.
And they're going to get Adair County on the reach. So 2 possessions, 2 look like strips. One was called, one they let go. Spa could tie this up with both free throws at 2:12 to go.
Something to keep an eye on here, John. Campbellsville's only got 3 team fouls here in the second half, so they could be super aggressive, except maybe for Weathers and Spa.
Spa makes the first one. These same 2 teams will be playing in a couple weeks over at Marion County. Just change the site. The only thing that will be determined with the winner is they will get to wear the home jersey. Spa misses the second one. Give him 1 of 2. Connor Loy's got it. Weathers. He checks Connor all the way up. 2:03 to go. Loy. He goes by Weathers. Gives it to Coomer. Coomer. Shot fake. A little 10-footer. Got it.
Brayton 18 now. Great move again.
Brayton Coomer. Looked like Brayton was going to duck in hard and flip it up off the glass guy. Not the last second. He just pulled up and shot it out of a phone booth. A nice touch.
Yep.
He's looked really well again tonight. Here's Campbellsville. They're looking for Weathers on the block. Spa, long 3 up top. Good.
Give him 2. Give him 2.
Oh, they counted to 2.
So his foot was on the line.
3 officials out there. They ought to be right on top of it, and they're going to foul the Indians. Campbellsville's got some fouls to give.
That's what they need to do. Smart foul.
Only the 4th. So you got to really take care of the basketball here because Campbellsville's going to be trying to knock it away.
Expect 2 more fouls really quick.
They're going to gamble. Lloyd comes across the timeline. Adair County by 1 with the basketball. Lloyd gives it to Coomer right at the free throw line. They're running the flex. Here's a down screen. White comes off of it. Nothing there yet.
Got it.
Lloyd curls off of it, lays it in.
Got it. Good play right there. Great pass from
Campbellsville is like Snyder's hound there, Scott. They were trailing. They were trailing Cutters, and they were trailing Connor Lloyd from that corner flex cut. It almost looked like Adair County got into what I used to call the high flex that time, where they ran Lloyd on a little curl right there. You can run that baseline cut, Scott, off the block as a standard flex, or what you can do is you can curl off the down screen there, and that's what Lloyd did. And his man was trailing, and it was a beautiful pass delivered on time, and a great finish by Connor to put the Adair County up by 3.
Yeah, it's a big basket right there. Stay up 3 points. The worst you can do is be tied coming back down the floor.
Minute 7 to go. We're going to keep it right here. And remind our listeners, if you're listening and you want to watch this exciting ending, First and Farmers Bank, a bank that they do banking reliably simple. They do a stream, and you can stream it on the YouTube page. Scott, you got something?
Yeah, I forgot about the fourth quarter read. It's brought to you by Burton Real Estate and Auction. Be sure to visit their website, burtonrealestate.com, to view upcoming auctions, commercial lots, homes, and much more. Burton Real Estate and Auction, located on the public square in Columbia. Give them a call, 384-3433. Indians with some substitutions here. Going on offense, defense right here.
Got Feast in the ball game, also Camden Burton. Keep in mind, Campbellsville's only committed 4 team fouls, so Adair is not shooting the 1-and-1. Here's Weathers. 59-56, Weathers to Spa. Looking for Keandre Weathers. Here's Colvin in the corner. Colvin back to Howard. Howard. And, Scott, that's Lane Grant's committed a foul 50 feet away from the basket, and that'll be a 1+1 for Campbellsville.
We got to remember, we got the lead. Make them score. Don't give them something free.
So that was not a smart foul by Lane. It's going to put Campbellsville at the line, trailing by 3. We're under a minute to go, 52.6 seconds to go.
Campbellsville's got extremely small. They brought in Keaton Howard and also Price. So you got to look for full court pressure, and they don't have a player over 5'8" in the ball game right now.
DeAndre Weathers knocks the free throw down. He'll have one more. try to pull Campbellsville within one. Still plenty of time. I don't look for Keith Atkins to foul. There's still almost a minute to go.
I don't think he'll foul right away.
There's Loy straight away. You're going to throw it to White. There's nobody guarding him. White lays it in.
Good pass. Good recognition right there by
Scott,
Connor.
A lesson 101 right there, and I think Keith Atkins would agree with me. When you come in the ball game, when you got different subs, you got to know who your matchups are. That was just a case where all the substitutions for Campbellsville, they didn't have their matchups, and they left Carter White wide open on the basket. And give Connor Loy a lot of credit, Scott. He had his head up. Yep. He made a nice three-quarter court pass, and Carter catches it, finishes the layup to put Adair County back to lead by 3.
Big basket right there. I like the 3-point lead a lot better than a 2-point lead.
Scott, in our third member of Sports Talk Live and Local, we want you to join us every Wednesday night, 5 to 6, on 101.9.
Except this Wednesday. We're not going to have a show
this Wednesday. We're not. We have one of our studio engineer who is over here tonight helping us with the stream. Has some work commitments. He will not be able to be there, so there's no show. But we want to say hello to Chris Wells. He's listening tonight.
Chris he's probably getting some pointers from you on a little play-by-play action, I'm sure.
No, he's not getting any pointers from me. But he did remind me of something very important earlier, and I appreciate that. He was right. Yep. As 61-58, 44.3 seconds to go. Feast is checked in the ball game. Also, Camden Burton for defensive purposes. White, Coomer, and Loy stay in the ball game. Weathers. Keandre comes across the timeline. 38 seconds to go. Keandre, he drives it hard at the basket, flips it up with the left hand. Good.
Tough basket right there. Give him 11 now.
Connor didn't want to foul, and it was just an isolation. He got into Connor's chest, Scott, and after Connor, he kind of knocked him back off balance a little bit. He flipped it in. Price checks in. Scott, are you surprised? I don't think Price – I don't look at Price as being a great defender. I look at Price as a guy who can knock down open shots.
I think he's coming in for Weathers just to try to get a little bit more speed out there. I mean, Campbellsville, obviously, with 33 seconds left, you've got it. They're down 1. They'll have to foul at some point in time, or the Indians can just milk the clock. So it don't surprise me in a way that they bring him in. But Weathers and Spa both have 3 fouls, so they can each give another one up before they foul out. Just anxious to see here how the Indians try to attack this.
33 seconds to go. Remind everybody, we got a girls' matinee tomorrow, 2:30 start, home against Edmonson County. And Scott, reminder too to everybody, Friday night, Russell County home game.
Next Friday.
That'll be the football boosters is putting on a chili supper in a recognition of new head football coach Steve Stonebreaker.
And we're going to take wagers on how many bowls John Shelley will eat.
Here's Lloyd. He gets trapped in the backcourt. Throws a left-handed pass to White. Coomer lays it in.
Great press break.
24 seconds to go. Adair County by 3. There's Weathers. And we got a timeout, Campbellsville. I did too. There was contact, but Keith Atkins asked for a timeout with 20.8 to go. Full timeout. We're going to send it back for a break. 93.5, the Indian Radio Network.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Duo Broadband now gives you more ways to stream TV. Get Duo TV with your favorite local and national networks, plus sports and entertainment channels. Find a package that's right for you on our website. How about streaming services like Netflix, Disney, Apple TV, Sling, and others? Duo has partnered with My Bundle to organize streaming. Corral your streams so you know what you have and what you're paying. Check out duobroadband.com/Duo TV.
63-60.
Age-old question, up 3. What do you do, John?
Well, here's
you don't do it immediately.
I'm a proponent for fouling, but not with 20 seconds on the clock.
Right.
If it gets down under 10 seconds, yes, I think you foul. Here's Weathers. Now, other people will disagree. Up 3, Weathers. He's going to pull up for a long 3. He left it short, and Adair kind of gets the rebound. White gives it over to Loy, and they're going to call a foul on Campbellsville.
Fouls on Weathers, his 4th.
Only the 5th team foul, Scott. That's huge because only 11.3 seconds on the clock. And the next one will not put Adair County at the line as well. So Campbellsville is going to foul immediately. You got to protect the basketball here when you catch it. They're going to be slapping hard at it. And they don't foul immediately as almost 2 seconds run off the clock.
Now, Indians will be in the bonus here now.
And Dawson will have to keep his spot right here. Can't move. Throws it into Loy.
Just hold it. They can get a 10-second call.
They foul him, but not before 3 more come off. 7.8 to go. So Adair County does a nice job at execution there of getting the ball into the second leading free throw shooter in the state of Kentucky, 90.4%. Connor Loy.
One ought to seal it, John. You get
Scott, I might jinx him, but I like my chances here. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Connor, 3 dribbles. Shots up good.
Connor with 13 now. He's got a quiet 13 tonight. He's had to work hard for about 10 of those 13. He's worked extremely hard for.
That makes it a 2-possession ball game. He makes a pair. 65-60.
It's a big win for Adair County. They needed this one.
Weathers over to Colvin. Colvin to Price. Here's a long 3 out of the corner by Spa. No good, and that'll do it. 65-60 is your final.